Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fans of collegiate esports all around, boy do I have a treat for you today. We're here for NECC Valorant division matches between North Carolina State University's red team, the number one from NC State, and the number one from UNC Charlotte, the Niner Black Flame. My name is Avinash, North Carolina. Joining me on the cast today is President Extraordinaire, the GOAT, Esports Award nominee, Hades. Jorge, how are you doing today, my brother?
Oh, I'm doing amazing. I appreciate the great introduction, making me tear up a little bit here.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
I got you like that.
doing absolutely amazing tonight. When you told me that you needed a caster for this and we couldn't find anything, I had to come out of retirement for my peoples. You know, it had to be done. So I'm here on the mic with the GOAT, Avinash, NC, Smash GOAT, Valorant GOAT, College Esports GOAT. We're just here to have a great time, watch these two teams duke it out and see who comes out on top.
I'm excited. I've been watching both. I've been watching your team keep up with NECC, and you got some absolute shooters. Precise, Knight, Sika, even Bay Susie Finn, absolutely having a great season so far. And I'm excited to see how they match up against the guys from NC State, because as much as I'd like to say you guys got shooters, so do we.
We both got shooters, so this is going to be a very interesting match. You guys are, very evenly matched up with us. So this is going to be kind of interesting to see how everyone does, especially as we head into some of these maps and just how they're going to turn out. It's going to be an all-out just war, and I'm very excited because as I put in the Niner Esports tweet, this is Battle of the Carolinas, man. This is the best two teams in Valorant from North Carolina, dare I say. So
We're pretty close to that.
Very interesting.
Wake Forest has their moments to keep up. There's a couple others that are worth mentioning. Shout out to my boys at UNC, Ryan McDad, if you're watching. Hope you're doing well today. I think maps for this series, let me see if I can get that real quick. I believe it's Fracture Map 1 and maybe... Fracture Map 1, Ascent Map 2, and Split Map 3 for the decider. I want to say NC State's very, very good on Ascent. That's NCSU's map and has been their map for a long time. Back at Red Bull Campus Clutch, took 2 maps off of Georgia Tech. Fantastic team. On LAN, on Ascent specifically. So these guys are no slouch to that map and no stranger to the arguably the most popular map in Valorant. Meanwhile, I think Fracture was the first pick for UNC Charlotte. I don't know.
Oh yeah, our Fracture is amazing. I mean, these guys know like the back of their hand. They're ready. Whenever Fracture comes up, they're happy, they're excited, and they're pumped to just go in and play. What do you think of that split though, as the decider map?
I think NC State's been scrimming it a little bit more lately. They've been on it. They've been working on their comp, and Coach Blazehap has been in with the team, and working with them on their comps, on their takes, on their CT side. So I'm looking forward to what happens here. But Split back in the day of Valorant was always a great map 3 map, a great decider, sort of the Inferno type for CS as well. So right. I'm excited to see where this goes, and I'm so excited to watch people like Precise and Knight duke it out with the hometown legends from Raleigh, Haji and Shmurda and Ranger J.
I was about to say, I'm excited to see what Haji does out here. Big name recently from what I've been seeing. Keep seeing Haji's name everywhere.
I do want to point out that NC State had a win against Seneca. I think it was Seneca last week on this map specifically, and Haji's changing up the comp. This is interesting because last week on the win we saw the Neon come out from Haji. And that's going to be locked in for Niner Esports. So I'm looking forward to seeing the changes, to seeing how we're going to start out here. KO also locked in for Knight, a classic, I think, for the legend from Charlotte, if you will.
Precise's pick is kind of interesting to me. I'm not used to seeing that out of him. So we're going to see how that goes. But I mean, aside from that, everyone else has pretty standard picks, especially Bay, Susie, Fan, Mayor, Ethan, whatever you want to call him with the Neon. That Neon pick always goes great for him. I'm excited to watch him play. He just came out of Radiant too. That's going to be very great.
I'm excited to see that double initiator with this Neon is going to be super, super good at site taking, but they are starting on defense. So I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of A main control coming out from this breach, and Bay Susie Fan just going to be jump peeking, going to be taking those fights, and probably going to be swinging with that confidence. Meanwhile, a bit of a switch up for the NCSU side. Breach is still locked in, but Cypher instead of KJ is the pick, and the other initiator going with the Faye. This is a comfort pick for Ranger J as well. Had a couple of great games on it last season, and this is going to be a good time. I'm really excited to see where this match goes.
Oh, me too. Whew.
Really interesting to not see any mirrored comps. The only shared agent between these two comps is Breach.
I was expecting to see a fade out of Precise, I'm gonna be honest, especially on this map. Precise is usually the one who picks up kind of that information gathering role when it comes with fade, so I'm kind of interested to see this Breach pick and how it goes.
I think the Breach is super strong in this map. He just controls space so well, and you kind of get free aim control. You kind of get free aim, like literally every single lane on defense, you get free control with Breach because the stun covers so much space, and the flashes you can get through so many walls. So I think the Breach pick is solid. I am interested to see the KO. I wonder if that's comfort for Knight if he doesn't want to play the fade. If he says, you know what, if I want info, I'm gonna pick KO, and I'm gonna be able to pop flash myself as well. So interesting pick there. Not usually one you see super often on Fracture, but interesting nonetheless. Deagle bought up here for Bay Suzy fan. No Deagles for the NC State side. 3 classics, 2 ghosts, and this is going to be a pretty explosive pistol round, it looks like, as we have 3 players from B main, coming from B main for the Niner Esports Black Flame. Stopped only by Ranger J, but Orb going to get taken. Haunt going to go out. Flash going to go out as well, and Niner Black Flame's going to take the Orb and back off.
Pretty interesting positioning here as well, especially from the NC State. NC State looks like they're trying to get that A. Ooh, never mind. They're backing off the A control. They cannot get it. Going towards B now and seeing if they can get that rotation off.
I think Noise was completely cut. 2 players rotating towards this side. Both Precise and Bay Suzy fan waiting for this explosion out onto site from NC State. Ranger J taking this lower position. Anishar also ready to rotate over. Booby Shmurda might get caught out by Bay Suzy fan's Deagle here, but he's waiting. He's getting a timing. He's being patient in order to get that pick in heaven.
At this point, we just need either team honestly just needs a pick right now to get this to work.
Oh, this is scary. Bay Suzy fan spots out Haji.
Gets a shot off, but not able to connect the kill. Let's see what happens here.
Nice little dash out from Bay Suzy fan, but he takes out Booby Shmurda, who tries to get on site. Doesn't get one more just yet, but this is just so clean for Precise as he gets 2 more, and it's just Ranger J versus 5. Bay Suzy fan living like a demon. Unbelievable stuff from him. Ranger J able to get one back on a Knight, but Precise can clean up the round with the 3K, and that's round 1 going to the Niner Black Flame. Bay Suzy fan, 007 his way out of there.
Black Flame squad just came out with the aggression, man. Like I was not even expecting that myself, to be honest with you. Usually these players are very cautious as to how they play, but this time around they were on it. They were able to get the reads off pretty well.
Perhaps a little bit of nerves from the NC State side, as we saw probably a free kill for Booby Shmurda if he was ready for it. But all good. Round 1 in the books for the Black Flame, and we're gonna see a force up, obviously. 4 Spectres, and then just a Ghost. Actually, I saw Bases can sell a Spectre for a Deagle. Just a Ghost for Sika, but only Classics and 1 Deagle for the side of NC State, as Ranger J, the only one purchasing.
There.
Very quiet here. Sika and Haji. I want to see what's happening. I need somebody to open that door.
Oh, Haji gets it with the flick!
Haji!
Anishar gonna take out 3 though with his Spectre, and Ranger J finally able to trade him back. 3v2 situation. A classic on the side of Booby Shmurda, who is lurked all the way into spawn. But there are 3 players looking at where Ranger J could possibly be, and he only has a Deagle and they have Spectres. So this is gonna be a scary little take. But Suzy fan is aware of where Booby Shmurda might be, and the run and gun with the Spectre is too difficult to deal with. And the knife gonna catch out Ranger J as well, so this is gonna need to be some heroics. And no heroics gonna be found as Knight cleans up the last kill, and that is the 2nd round in the books for the Niner Black Flame. 2-0 now. NC State now able to purchase rifles for the first time this game.
We'll see if this is able to flip now that NC State's doing a little bit better on the economy side and able to purchase. I think one of the things that they honestly just need to do is loosen nerves. I think that decisions are being made very hesitantly. If they're able to get more confidence into their plays, they're going to get those early picks, as the Niner squad seems to be kind of separated from each other almost every round now.
A full rifle bought up for Bay Susie fan. Spectres for the rest of the team. And Booby Shmurda gonna get pushed off of this bridge position. And he might get caught out here, but the trip saving his life as he silently makes it all the way across, and Niner Esports doesn't check it. So this is gonna be a free A site here for NC State. And finally a clean site take. A bomb plant gonna go down in the open as well. And we have 3 players from Dish, 2 players coming from Spawn for this retake from Niner Esports. This is gonna be a difficult retake.
It is. They're gonna have to get a couple picks if they want to have a chance at getting in, but it's very locked down. Alder with the 2 picks on Night and Precise, 2 star players for the Niner squad, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how we can even turn this around, which I don't think it's gonna be that very possible.
That is an entire leg of the team down just by one beautiful bait from Zeleron and one beautiful swing from Alder. And that's going to make it a 5v3. Finally, one drops on the site. That's Anishar with a Spectre. Oh, the whiff from Haji is going to make it a little more difficult. As Bay Susie fan gets one more pick on a Booby Shmurda, but impossible round now. Time going to go down. That's a win for NC State. As Haji dying to the bomb has to feel not great. 3 players still alive though. 3 rifles still in hand. And now a full buy available for the side of the Niner Black Flame.
Very good round from NC State. A lot more confidence into that, and they definitely played into the Niners' mistake of not being able to read that rotate very easily. So hopefully more plays like this happen. That's going to make for a very interesting series going forward as well.
I love the constant aggression that we're seeing from the side of Niner Black Flame, as you can see that this Breach, KO, and Neon combo has been on the main side every single time. They're going to take out the Cypher Cam of Booby Shmurda, who's going to be sitting in this bridge position again. But look at 4 players from NC State taking the sand position. All they're going to get taken out by Sika. Anishar going to take out Haji, and Ranger J finally able to trade one back, and it's now a 3v4 as NC State in a rough position here. 2 players in A main, 1 player all the way on the side of bridge. And Booby Shmurda, every time they play Fracture, has been on this lurk side, has been on this role where he's trying to find info, keep them from pushing any other extremities. And this is looking like a rotate back, but it looks like 2 players are going to run into Knight.
Knight's going to have to get these kills here if they want to have a very good chance to stop in this rotation. Tripwire goes off, and now he's searching for those kills. Ranger J might just find him, and there it is.
He spotted the player farther away, and Zeleron was able to keep himself from dying. And that was huge. Ranger J just able to swing out and get the kill, and that's now a 3v3. Made this an even round, and Siko's on very low HP, so this is going to be a super winnable round for NC State.
For sure.
Killjoy turret going down as well. There are no mollies on the site, so a plant is going to be had for NC State. Smoke's not available. One's going to go down to Precise as the stun into swing is beautiful. Ranger J in this bottom side position. But Booby Shmurda from A main going to take out Sika, and now it's a 2v2. Ranger J on low HP. The Beach player going to push him out as Precise, getting one. But Booby Shmurda cleaning it up, and that's going to be another round on the full buy for NC State. 2-2 is now the score, and we're going to see a save out for UNC Charlotte.
Very interesting here. That A play was beautifully executed, especially by Booby Shmurda right there, just being patient in order to get those cleanup kills. And very important role that he played right there in getting the side secured by NC State.
Super well done. I think if Knight had gotten one of those kills, maybe on Zeleron or on a Ranger J back in spawn, it would have been a completely different story. But unfortunately for the Niner Black Flame, it's going to be an Ikaro. But Bay Susie fan gonna attempt to take out Ranger J, who gets on the rope and gets a nice little headshot. That was not expected. Oh my god. That was a bit of luck on the side of NC State, as they're going to explode out from the side of Arcade, and they're going to take the site for free, as there are 4 players from the Black Flames stuck in A main, and Booby Shmurda just going to take out Knight. 3v5, no full guns available for the Niner Black Flame. Now 2 players going to rotate under, and they're going to attempt to get a couple of picks off of this retake. Ranger J on low HP, waiting for a flank, but has a Cypher trip to play off of. Will probably spot out Precise if he chooses to swing the floor position. And he sees one, runs away. Booby Shmurda going to take it out by this Deagle of Sika. Doesn't get one more, as Zeleron is quick to trade him back.
Last player standing.
It's looking very tough and not a good round. Anishar drop into Haji as Haji gets the 2-piece right there on both Precise and Anishar, and that's going to end the round. That kill on Bay Susie fan. Holy, that opens
He is
up that round.
not happy about that. I can tell you that right now.
That round was literally opened up by that kill, and I mean, not only just that round, but just mentals in general there have to be tough right now with that.
Absolutely beautifully done from NC State. Gonna clean up an eco round, and the momentum is starting to build a little bit. You can see the eco for NC State 5K on VALORANT means that they're gonna be able to buy for at least the next 2 rounds, most likely. And the eco not looking the same for the Niner Black Flame. Momentum starting to build for the Wolfpack here.
What's going on as we get into this B push from NC State side here? Very, very slow. They're trying to make sure that they get the proper information before they put aggression towards the site, as they don't know what they're getting into. Most of the Niner Black Flame squad towards that A side.
Precise holding out the stun for base Uzi fans contact, and as soon as that contact is made, and it's looking like it might come soon, that's gonna get ripped, and base Uzi fan probably gonna dash right through. Pulls away the stun for now. We saw a little bit of info play coming from Booby Shmurda and from Knight. Knight taking out the Cypher cam, knowing that the Cypher's playing over there pretty much every round. And now, KO Knife, I believe, spots out Ranger J in the lower position. So we have a couple players staying in that B side, but 2 players, Precise and Knight, gonna make it back to A. And this is looking like a pretty good rotate. Still Anishar and Sika on the B site. So 3v3 on this site. Flash through gonna come through for Knight. Now we're gonna have a swing. Oh, beautiful.
And Susie been able to get those 2 very high impact kills on the NC State side, which puts them at a disadvantage. 4v2
One
now.
enemy remaining.
Booby Shmurda able to pick up Anishar, but then Sika comes back with the trade.
Now a 3v1 as Ranger J is left alone versus 3. 11 seconds on the clock.
left.
Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get a plant down. Precise. Watching his position. Watching spawn as well. They haven't hurt him just yet. And Ranger J just going to go for some exits, hopefully. Doesn't quite spot out the player. Nice. But Knight spots out him.
Precise gets the cleanup kill there on Ranger J.
And the initiators coming through for the Niner Black Flame, as that pop flash through the smoke was beautiful, and I think we saw a flash from Precise as well on the deeper side. So really, really, really well done, well coordinated from Black Flame, and we're gonna have another full buy round for NC State, but that was really, really well done. Now it's 3-3, both teams finally starting to feel it. It's finally starting to get a little warm. I think the nerves are getting shaken out more and more every round we play. And we're looking for some momentum to build for the Black Flame.
I'm so excited for this match. This is peak Valorant for me, man. This is what I wanted to see. Both teams that are very evenly matched duke it out. This is great.
Oh, the timing. I think Base Uzi fan heard the cam. I was like, all right, now I'm going to swing with perfect timing. Really well done. Haji spotting out Anishar in the heaven position. Throws a bit of a nade, but Base Uzi fan's already made it back to site. So this is going to be a tough site take, but Zalaron, just with the line swing, takes his head off, and that's a great start, or a great finishing to the site take, as now NC State with control of A, allowing Alder to plant open. Knight still stuck by
such an amazing, just A push, very aggressive A push on A, as they got the information they needed. Besides able to pick up Haji here, and trying to get those stunts off with the ult. Let's see if he's able to pick up Celeron here. He is searching for the other one. Precise, absolute legend, taking up 2. Searching for the last one, but Anishar cleans up the round as Ranger J trades out with Precise there.
Once again, I'm going to compliment the initiators. Precise, just so good with the util timing, so good with the clears, with the flashes, with the rolling thunder there to keep NC State from being able to hold that site. And while we saw a great site take, they just weren't able to hold it because, once again, great utility usage from the side of Niner Esports. I think Knight having that position in Dish the whole time as well was a huge deal. And that kept NC State from being able to hold the site, and just beautifully done from Niner Esports. We're going to see NC State on a save round now. The Stingers and the Eagles coming out of them. No ult orb picked up just yet. Maybe on the tap. NCSU ult looking for a swing. But Base Uzi fan just going to clean up like 3 players as Alder finally able to trade him back. Pop Flash going to come in as well, and it's just Alder versus Knight here. Ranger J creeping up onto this B site from B main, but the KJ util is going to spot him out, and
Chica's not ready for this. Let's see if Ranger J pushes it out.
Turret down.
Turret down as well, as Ranger J takes that win and leaves. Alder escapes with his life after the blender was sort of quelled once Base Uzi got 2 kills and Knight got 1 as well. Still a tough retake round for NC State if they want to make this happen. 2 players coming towards this B side, and we only see 1 player ready to fight on this side, but Anishar is tucked in this, I think he's in CT, while Sika, stuck in Canteen, is going to watch Ranger J. Might get a timing onto Anishar here. Headshot doesn't land.
Anishar able to pick up both kills on the NCSU side, both Alder and Ranger J. That was interesting. Those kills by Base Uzi Fan earlier really made the round come out there. Timeout from the NC State side as well.
Clean round from the Niner Black Flame. That's beautiful. That's what you want to see out of these collegiate Valorant teams, is making sure that they can make those aggressive plays and capitalize off of them. And just super coordinated, super well done. And we are NC State completely unable to get back into that round. Timeout from Coach Blaze Tap. Bernie has been absolutely wrecking with the boys, and he's been very focused on making sure that they're playing together, playing clean, and able to keep momentum going, keeping their mental going. Was one of the biggest factors in keeping the mental going last year as well. And seeing him in the coaching slot was wonderful to see. And he's got a mind for the game. And I'm hoping that this Bernie timeout is going to help them turn things around. No bias whatsoever.
I mean, Coach Blazetap, absolutely amazing player, legend from the NCSU Valorant roster last year, and very glad that you guys have him as a coach. Absolutely amazing guy. Got to meet him last year. Love him.
This is so great. I love that we get to cast this because you're from UNC Charlotte. This is awesome. We can just be biased. It's awesome.
It's great.
All right, full buy round for both teams. Phantoms coming out from NC State, Vandals coming out from Niner Black Flame. And I love to see these full buy rounds. I want to see Booby Shmurda make a little bit more impact on this lurk, but I think the Black Flame is pretty aware of how he's there every time, and you can see that they're trying to take some space here as well. The knife is going to spot him out. I say that, but the knife gets destroyed. I don't know how he managed to destroy that, frankly. Haji gonna get the first pick onto Base Uzi Fan as he overextends a little bit into this underpass position. 5 players alive for NC State, 4 for the side of Niner Black Flame, and the Cypher uplink gonna go down as well, so all 4 players gonna get spotted out. Their position's gonna get pinged one more time, and they know exactly where Knight is. He's gonna rotate back into spawn, or maybe rotate to site instead and see if he can't stop a push from happening. 4 players.
We're about to see one of these aggressive pushes from NC State that I just love watching.
Oh, Knight gets one.
Knight. Oh, Knight knows they're there now. Knight knows he needs help, but he knows they're there as well, and he's trying to search for more information with his util. Amazing use of it.
The KO ult plus the flash kept NC State from getting anywhere. Haji had his second satchel stopped as well, and Ranger J just gonna try to lurk up on this underpass position, see if he can't get a pick from Arcade. Knife out, and he might make contact with Knight right here. Knight might
30
pick out.
seconds left.
The timing.
The timing! Ranger J picking up one. He's getting the double kill on both Celeron and Booby Shmurda though. 2v2 situation going on here. Sika's searching for that Alder.
We saw the patience from Sika coming out, being sure that he was able to stay alive, and the clear not landing on Alder means that it's just NC State Ranger J, and Sika saved that round for sure.
Oh, for
super well done from him, because the patience on site and then swinging out as soon as he heard the plant go down, really well done. That was a big play from the Sentinel main of Niners Black Flame.
This is so great to watch. I love this. I love this.
Alarm bot out.
The util usage from the 49ers has just been so good. I'm so happy to see collegiate players like this who are really intelligently using their flashes, using their stuns, making sure that they're able to secure these rounds with their util more than their gunplay. And now the operator coming out from Base Uzi Fan, a swing here, just doesn't see anything. NC State doesn't want to give him anything.
NC State trying for that A push right now. Besides, they want to pick up Booby Shmurda. What a trade from Celeron towards Anishar here.
The Deeg singing for Valoran as he gets one back. Still a 4v4.
Face your fear!
The Brimstone ultimate coming out for NC State. Fatal ultimate as well, as they're going to take the site for free now. Haji does not have the bomb. I think it's Ranger J with the bomb. Planning safe. And Base Suzy Fan with this operator. Going to be contending with Alder as he takes out one. Knight takes out another, and it's now a
enemy
2v4.
remaining.
Just Ranger J and Zeleron alone here. Don't tell me he has a lineup for this. Oh, he doesn't. He's getting detained, actually. He's gonna get pushed here. Detained does not go down in time, and Base Uzi Fan cleaning it up for a 3K. Bomb plant does go down for NC State, but 4 players still alive for the Niner Black Flame. So we're gonna take that as a W for the Niner Black Flame.
Amazing retake by the Niner Black Flame side. They knew just how to get in there and be able to counteract the aggressive push that NC State had on A after we saw a couple of those ults go out.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Super clean stuff from the side of the 49ers. UNC Charlotte coming out swinging on this map 1, which is their map pick, and you were complimenting this map earlier, so they gotta be feeling pretty good about how this one's starting out. And I'm starting to wonder if the changes that NC State has made, specifically the raise in for Neon, is something that they want to rethink maybe, or if they are just working out the kinks and by the next fracture they'll be, or by their CT side they'll be all good.
Launching smoke.
Camera not getting spotted out by the side of the Niner Black Flame, and Knight gonna attempt to quell a little bit of aggression in heaven. Takes out Zeleron, but gets traded out by Alder. Flash here from Precise is gonna catch 3, and he's gonna spray down 2!
Precise searching for the third, but could not find it as Booby Shmurda takes out Precise here. This is still anybody's round, in my opinion.
2v3. NC State with site control. It's Haji, the captain, and Booby Shmurda, the sentinel. Base Uzi Fan with the operator. Not gonna spot out anything just yet, and no shots hitting for Haji as the... Super well done from Anishar. The molly forcing Booby Shmurda off the angle, unable to get anything done, and just beautiful util usage, clean retake, not even having to use the Brimstone ultimate to end that round. That's going to be 8-3 on this in the second to last round, and looking for a 9-3 half is UNC Charlotte.
Last round before the switch.
That play from Precise was so good. The flash into the swing into 3 people, and then the spray down. Unbelievable stuff from him.
Precise saw it and he knew what had to happen. Sadly, he couldn't connect that third pick, but it did not matter with Anishar being able to clean up the round later on.
Fun Precise fact, this dude is a former 5K hours semi-professional Fortnite player. I know this because I got cooked by him on LAN. he was not messing around when we were playing Fortnite. And he's not messing around when he's playing Valorant either. Love to see the multi-game talent. Just unbelievable stuff from the side of NC State. He's a captain, isn't he? I think.
He's captain. He's also top 11 Halo player.
Unbelievable stuff. Base Uzi Fan gonna run into 3 players. Oh, he's letting them all. He's gonna get 2.
Down A.
Seeka's gonna get 2 as well, and now it's just Ranger J versus 4 players, and he's gonna get flashed, and he's gonna take out 1 more, but oh my god. NC State not checking their corners is gonna get punished for real.
Down to the basics at that point. Gotta check your corners and make sure you don't get picked off that way. Especially when your whole team's relying on you to check and get that information. Absolutely crucial to be able to spot as much as you can to get back to your team.
I am worried about this half now for the NC State side because the double initiator plus Neon means that their site takes are going to be explosive and very difficult to slow down. I think the raise is going to be a good way of counteracting that if the raise is in the right place at the right time, but that you can see 4 players stacked on this B side towards arcade, 1 towards main, and then the raise is nowhere to be seen. Stuck with Alder is Haji on the A main side, and this might be a quick take and a quick round for the Niner Esports Black Flame.
Ace Yusuf in here just going off with the aggression, trying to find the pick and not a Zeleron. Just ready to go.
Zeleron says, no, you're not taking heaven. I have a shorty. You're not doing anything. Anishar, right click through the smoke, is going to take out Ranger J, make it a 4v4.
Anishar searching for another pick and not able to find it. Seeka finding
my god.
It's just going down. Precise finding Alder, and finally Knight with Zeleron. Just very clean side take over here from the Niner Black Flame side as we go into this switch.
I love to see that Niner Esports not phased at all by the shorty kill in heaven. Super clean. They said, oh, there's a shorty up there, let's just avoid him, and they're gonna clean up the round afterwards. 10-3 now is the scoreline as Niner Esports on this full buy, but NC State forcing up Stingers, feeling like they have to do something here.
What does NC State need to do here to bring it back? What do you think?
I think it's gonna need to be a coordinated takedown of these fast takes. They're gonna need to read a couple times that they're on the right place, and this is an incorrect read, as the stun gonna keep Ranger J from getting anything. Oh, he gets one on the base Suzy fan.
Suzy fan, but Precise getting the trade.
What a heroic kill from Ranger J. And now we have 3 players rushing out onto site with stingers, running into each other, and they're gonna get one. Precise gonna get one back. And that's a 3v1 now. This is just one player, and wow!
There it is. There it is.
That's 4 players W keying into the site, and that's gonna be a full retake. NC State gotta feel good about that one as they recover a Vandal as well.
Amazing stuff from the NC State side. Able
We figured out the
to
answer.
Take it under pressure.
We figured it out. They just got a W key.
There,
Just
there
hold
it is.
hold W
There
into
it
the
is.
retakes, and Niner Esports was not ready for it. So great util from Alder to keep Precise from being able to work his magic like he was before. That's a nice little force up, won by NC State eco round victory in Niner Esports. Econ's in shambles, so Deagles and a Shorty gonna get pulled up for base Suzy fan. So this is gonna be probably another fast round. Fast take into Dish is looking like. Both breaches gonna stun and Haji gonna take out base Suzy fan. Wasn't in much threat because he had a Shorty anyway, but we take those. That's a good first pick for NC State.
Let's see here, as Knight's just searching for any pick he can get. He's trying to bait someone out.
He wants to see ahead. He wants to take that head off. Alt Orb going to be picked up by Precise. 5v4 in favor of NC State. Still the Deagles coming out for the Niner Esports side. And Knight might spot someone as Haji's on this orb right now. Ranger J watching for underneath though. Oh, the timing is just not there for both players. Oh, Ranger J's, I think his leg got spotted out.
Yeah.
And he's going to be hurt as well. So this is looking pretty good for Knight if he's able to get a pick here. Might go up the heavy position. Gonna spot out Ranger J, and he's gonna take the head of Ranger J as well. Great shot from Knight, as he's gonna make his presence known while his team works their way up towards the A site. And this is such a good fake sold from Knight, and he picks up a Phantom off of it. Booby Shmurda waiting and heading for something. Spots him out.
There it is.
And that's a Phantom back in the hands of
30
NC State.
seconds left.
Look at this! Precise and company all the way over on the A site, and they're able to set up a full post plan. One gun brought back by NC State, but this is going to be a 4v3 retake, and Niner Black Flame able to completely set up. Bulldog in the hands of Zelaron, going to take out the KJ turret, but Precise holding his util, waiting for these players to try to retake. 3 smokes, caterpillared on site by the side of Niner Black Flame. Stun gonna come out. Precise taking out one, but gets traded out by Haji. Anishar alone with Sika in main, and it's gonna become a 1v1 as Sika with a classic is gonna get pushed by
Oh, Sika, that jump.
Booby Shmurda cleaning it up, does not get killed by the right click, and that's barely gonna be enough time for the defuse to come out. NC State making it 10-5. 0.66 on the clock, but no sweat for Booby Shmurda as he's ready for it. He's got it. That's a 10-5 lead as NC State wins on Niner Esports' save.
NC State able to just bring it back here and capitalize on some of the small mistakes that Niners are making in order to bring it back. I mean, Sika, you should not have jumped that. You should not have jumped that. Should have been patient. All you needed was patience.
I will say he had a classic, and it was versus a Phantom, so I understand the feeling of wanting to get a cheese kill, wanting to get a bit of a jumping right click, maybe get some tilt on the side of NC State as well, create that momentum. As base Suzy fan gonna get forced off the angle by Alder and Haji. Orb gonna get taken as Alder gets the better of Mur. Oh, the flash is not gonna be enough as Precise there to get the trade. Ranger J takes out one more, and now it's a 3v4 in favor of NC State. Full buy for both teams. Anishar with this Vandal gonna attempt to get a little bit more space back. All 3 players from Niner Esports stacked up on A main.
It's gonna be interesting as to how Niner Esports is gonna be able to take this back, especially with the setups that are going on both sides. Even if they want to get that rotate, there's too much util on that B side to be able to get that done. Knight here gonna try some swings, maybe?
Crucially, an Initiator still is alive. This is gonna be a pop flash for Knight, and this is gonna be so hard for Haji to avoid. Oh, he doesn't manage to avoid it, and Knight gets the first kill and gets one more. Anishar cleaning up Ranger J and pops the KO as well to keep NC State from getting back on the site.
Going down on A here. We're gonna see a 3v2 situation. However, the KO there is a little bit weak, so this is gonna be interesting as to how Knight is able to handle this.
I love the position from Knight to take dish control, to sit there and make sure that his team is baiting for him. He's low HP anyway. So oh, never mind. He's dead.
There it is. Movie started taking Knight.
The read from Zeleron to get that ult out, and now they have a bit of positioning, and this is hard for them to swing, but Anishar still alive with the ultimate means that this is going to be a 1 round for Niner Esports, I think. Does he have time?
I don't think
No,
so.
he doesn't have time. He doesn't have time. The post-plant utility comes out for Niner Black Flame, and that's going to be a 1 round. 11-5 is the scoreline. Any thoughts of a comeback from NC State starting to stifle a little bit, just because their econ is not good. 1 round until match point for the side of Niner Esports. Looking really solid for Niner Black Flame on this map 1.
Niner Black Flame here. They just need to keep on it. That's all they need to do. Even just looking at the kill counts here, NC State needs to get a little bit more aggressive on that gunplay as well.
I see a force buy. The Stinger's available for NC State, so it's looking like we might get another fast little retake. Look at this A positioning from NC State as Zeleron makes it all the way up, and Booby Schmurda gets run on tonight as well with the Vandal, and now Precise has been spotted out, and oh my god, he's gonna take out one, but Zeleron with the trade, now it's a 2v4. Sika gets one, and the nade gonna push off him and Anishar, but 3v2, bomb down. This is such a difficult take for the Niner Black Flame.
Haji got spotted there a little bit, so they know where they're at on the NC State side. Both of these teams know exactly where each other are at, and they're just trying to find any pick that they can get at this point.
Crucially, NC State does have control of the spike. It is down in arcade with Haji.
Ooh.
Anishar gonna take out Zeleron, but Ranger J gonna take out Sika. And now they know exactly where Anishar is. He gets spotted out by the Fade Haunt as well, and they just need to not peek. Play contact off of Ranger J. Look for something. The smoke does go down onto the tower side, so double swing available for NC State. Contact there as Ranger J cleans up off the swing. Really beautifully traded from the side of NC State, and that's 11-6 as NC State wins their force round.
Good stuff on the NC State side. Definitely a huge round for them to win as we keep going forward here. Still 11-6 though. They have to be careful. They have to keep being consistent as to how they play to bring it back. As the favor is still on the Niner side with the round count.
Niner Black Flame looks like they might be forcing up, looks like they might be saving. Bay Susie Fan with a Vandal in hand, might be going for a hero rifle, might be going for a big play. I want to point out that a lot of the rounds that you've seen NC State win on this defensive side have been off of aggression. And they've been doing that off their save rounds, which is understandable why you'd want to be aggressive on a save round, but maybe they should start doing it on their gun rounds too. And I like this. Haji taking a lot of space in A main. Him and Alder have just been such a great tag team over the course of this season as the Raze plus the Duelist plus Breach has just been absolutely taking names against really great teams, and Bay Susie Fan escapes with his life as he did not make any contact with anyone. But a little bit scary as Niner Black Flame not really knowing where NC State's starting to go out.
No one's finding anyone right now. I imagine NC State must know a little bit about where the Niner players are at though, just based on how careful they're being.
Sika took a lot of space in the side of arcade, and now he's gonna walk up, gonna make contact with Zeleron! Sika, unbelievable shot onto Zeleron, and Booby Schmurda with this Ares is not gonna have an easy time defending the site. As I say that, he gets one onto Anishar, but the lockdown is gonna go down for the Niner Esports, and Booby Schmurda gets another one with the Ares as the tripwires going so huge for NC State Sentinel.
That tripwire went crazy. Stopping the plant here. Precise gets taken out by Alder. Booby Schmurda takes out the Bay Susie Fan. This is just trades going right for NC State. I mean, this is crazy.
That's a fantastic rolling thunder from Alder as he barely gets the kill or the plant stop from Precise, and no plant means that no extra money for the side of the Niner Black Flame. But they can full buy, sort of full buy, as Bay Susie Fan with the Neon ult available. Is going to be able to run up and maybe get a pick here. That's his goal, I assume. Full buy for NC State, but the Ares online for Zeleron. No gun there. He's saying, you know what, I'll take an LMG, I'll spray through a smoke, I'll get a kill.
That Ares play is nasty. Even going back to how Campus Clutch went, you remember that one?
Oh, I do, and Space Susie Fan just crosses up Alder, and he's going for one of the Ranger J, and he gets around the shorty! What a play from Murs. He's just gonna tear through NC State's defense. Alder caught with his flashes out, caught with his pants down, and a plant for free
One
as
enemy
Knight
remaining.
gets it down, and now finally traded out by Booby Shmurda, but it's him versus the world, as it is just 1 versus 4. Rifle in hand, but not much more he can think about, as he's looking for anything, a pick.
Susie Fan, they're just able to bring it back as Anisher clinks off the last person on the NC State side, making it 12-7. Mare just absolute disgusting alt going off there with Neon. Oh!
Well done from base Suzy Fan as the aggression pays off. I think we saw they haven't. This was a change of pace, a very quick change of pace, as they haven't taken a lot of main control. Then Niner Esports was like, you know what? Now we have the Neon ult. Let's go fast. Let's catch the breach with his pants down, and they did exactly that. And we're gonna be staring at Anishar, who got that last kill, kept Booby Shmurda from working any of his magic, and now timeout for NC State. Their second timeout of the game. We haven't seen Niner Esports have to take any of them, and they've been feeling pretty good about it. No problems for them.
Is usually very light on the timeouts, which is something that I've told them myself. But you know, they don't like taking that many timeouts. They're just in there to get business done, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If you're a coach, Blaze Tapper, though, what are you telling the team right now?
I think we want to see them take a couple more aggressive fights and just be ready for like I think the problem there was that they weren't ready for aggression, but they need to be using their breach and their raise to take that coordinated aggression as well, because all the war rounds that they've won have been off of aggressive takes and really good site takes from, or really good early information coming out from NC State. And now with Niner Black Flame flipping the script and saying we're gonna be aggressive, they just weren't ready for it. So I think making a solid plan, and you can see that happening. Look at how much space Haji and Alder have taken on the side of bridge, and there's no one there. So they have so much information now. They know that they have to be on this on this attacker spawn side, and they know they have to be either in B main or A main. And this means that the rotate might be coming out pretty soon from Booby Shmurda. Look at the space that Ranger J has as well. He's waiting for someone to push Sands, but makes it back to site instead. No contact being made just yet. So Niner Black Flame
just trying to find anything that he can find out.
Rotate's not quite out yet. 5 players strong from Niner Black Flame. The Rolling Thunder are gonna tag Ranger J as well, as Haji gonna take out Knight with a grenade, as Base Uzi Fan takes out Ranger J on site. So 4v4 now, retake situation. Black Flame now able to get the bomb down. Booby Shmurda and Zellar just gonna run out. Not gonna spot the guy below, as Base Uzi Fan gets 4!
Attackers win.
Nasty play from Ethan! Oh, Mare!
What a great little spot to be in after the smoke goes down. He hides in there. Make sure that once Booby Shmurda and Zelaron pop out, they're not able to do anything. Super well done. Great map 1 from the side of Niner Black Flame. We're gonna jump to a quick break. I think about 5 minutes, and we're gonna be right back with map 2, which is gonna be Ascent. Don't go anywhere.
Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back for map 2. Niner Esports took map 1 in a 13-7 on Fracture. But here we are on Ascent. NC State's kind of their home ground. Jorge, how are you feeling about this one?
I'm a little scared here, not gonna lie, because of how nasty NC State is with Ascent. Just going back to some of the matches that I've seen you guys play back at Red Bull Campus Clutch. I mean, you guys destroyed, I think it was Georgia Tech on this,
We did
right?
not destroy them. It was
No?
13-11 both maps. It was a close match, but that is a fantastic Ascent team.
I was
I'm
about to
very
say,
proud of
that's
the
still
boys.
close, especially with a team like Georgia. Like, that's insane.
Super
So-
good stuff from them. But I'm scared of the Niner Black Flame because we saw Bay Suzy fan go absolutely in last match on the Neon. So much momentum build for him on that duelist, and when your duelists are cooking, you know you're getting a full meal. So that's what we want to see, this continuation momentum from Niner Esports. But I will say, NC State is a bit of a slow starter at times. They have dropped map 1s, but have come all the way back in maps 2 and 3. And I think that once they have a map under their belt, whether it's a win or lose, they're going to come back stronger on the second one.
Very excited for this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm hoping NC State takes us so we go to map 3. That's just me. That's what I'm hoping for.
I mean, obviously, I'm thinking the same thing because I'm biased, but no complaints if we see a solid 2-0 from Niner Black Flame, as they have played very well so far. Pretty much mirrored comps. Only thing changing out here is the more common Omen pick is taken by the Niner Black Flame, while NC State choosing Comfort. Zeleron on his signature Brimstone. One of the things he does really well on this map is he gets a lot of kills through smokes. And if he buys an Odin, it's a scary time. And NC State on this map tend to be Odin buyers, so they're having a great time. They're being sure to tilt some players, and this pistol round gonna be interesting for the side of the Niner Black Flame. As you can see, 3 players stacked up towards A main. KO and Jet and Omen all here, ready to take some control here. NC State not ready to give it to them though.
Nope, no, they're not. Base UC fan here, just trying to find whatever information he can get.
That's gonna be nothing. As the KO knife spots nothing, no players coming out, as NC State's already made it all the way up catwalk. And a little bit of info found by the KJ turret, I think, deep in spawn. And Haji gonna make it all the way up to tree. Precise, waiting for someone to pop through, waiting for someone to show their head so we can take them off. And NC State looking for anything, looking for a pick, but Niner Esports not giving them anything.
Very interesting positioning here from the NC State side, as they're just trying to find what bomb site they need to go, what they need to do. And Niner Black Flame here, we see the Sova rotating towards A.
Zeleron about to make contact with Bay Suzy fan and Anishar, who are both tucked in A main. One of them in line, one of them on the proper position. As Zeleron gonna get double swung, gonna get dashed up on, and he's gonna get the right click on a Bay Suzy fan. Haji gonna take out Anishar as well, and Precise, and that's now a 2v4! Unbelievable! What a whiff from the side of Bay Suzy fan, and Zeleron capitalizing with the right click.
They were able to capitalize off of that very well to move into side and get the plan off. Absolutely amazing plays from the NC State side here. As Knight here trying to find something, anything to see, and being able to bring this back towards the Niner side.
This is so difficult of a retake. Sika gonna get spotted out by the alarm bot as well, and now Knight gets taken out by Booby Shmurda, and Haji has his eyes on Sika, and that's gonna be 1-0. The mid control from NC State proving to be too much for Niner Esports to handle on this pistol round. 1-0 for NC State. A complete turnaround from map 1, if you ask me.
Amazing plays from the NC State side here, as they had that mid control ready to go wherever they needed to go, get the picks they needed, and this ball with Base Fan not able to secure that kill earlier, it just solidified it all too well for the NC State side.
I love the unorthodox play, because you don't usually see a team go for this much mid control, and the cat control, the readiness of NC State was so good. And once again, a lot of aggression from Niner Esports as 3 players playing contact on the same main side, and the bomb kind of in an open position. Alder might get caught out here, as Ranger J might get caught out here, as he's not going to hear anything. This is a scary position, but no one's going to peek spawn, no one's going to peek anything, and Haji's going to take out Sika. Haji with the entries, making it so that it is a free B site. Booby Shmurda gonna take out Knight as well, and now the 3 players in mid are gonna get spotted out by the KJ turret, and this is just
That's done.
looking easy pickings for the side of NC State as the Ghost in hand and classics for the side of Niner Black Flame, but Bay Suzy fan, even with the classic, is able to get one.
You just
Spike
can just
planted.
tell the comfort level that NC State has on this map compared to the Niner side. I mean, it's just miles ahead.
Solid stuff from NC State. The site hold probably gonna be pretty easy as they have almost full util available. Haji with 1 updraft and a Spectre in hand, but so much
One
control as
enemy
both
remaining.
players. Oh, that was
That
pretty
was
from
so
Celeron. Bay Suzy fan has gotten owned by Celeron twice now, and he is not happy about it, I assume. Flash coming through for Ranger J. They want to get this Ares off of Anatar if possible. As he's gonna get one, but get traded back by Alder.
Amazing stuff from the NC State side with the aggression here, just knowing where to go, knowing where to look, and being able to push at the right times. Amazing place overall. Love to see it. I hope they keep on this aggression, because if that's the case, this map is all too well for them.
I think the A main control has not worked out as well for the Niner Black Flame as they've wanted, just because NC State just hasn't been going there. They haven't been going for the fast A plays. They've been playing it very slowly, very patiently, getting the picks in mid, getting a lot of mid control, and that's something that
Placing
Niner
swarm
Esports
grenade.
is gonna have to react to.
Niner side is gonna have to play off of A and just be able to spread out around the map and get more control all over it instead of staying on that one bomb site. Knight here, trying to search for anything here. Almost. Does he connect that? Yeah, he did.
He connected with the first one, but the second one did not. Like, the second would have killed if he'd managed to grab it onto the ult orb, but no luck on the lineup. He gets caught by the guardrails, and NC State makes it out with Booby Shmurda's life is on 69 HP. And now, a little bit of mid control. Celeron making it up along with Alder, and now nothing found just yet. Still a 5v5. Bay Suzy fan in a great position to get 3 here. He's been so good through these smokes. Gonna get 1, gonna get 2, gonna get 3!
Down mid.
Knight getting Booby Shmurda. Bay Suzy fan trying to finish it up, but Knight just gets Ranger J there. Flawless round from the Niner side as they're able to start to bring this back. Hopefully that helps their mental a little bit to come back and get some rounds here, make this a more even playing field for themselves.
Full buy around finally for NC State, as that was beautifully done. The timing was so impeccable from Bay Suzy fan. He just knew. He knew exactly when these teams, he heard them walking into market, and he swung out, got 3 kills there. Knight picking up 1 more, and then Booby Shmurda, or whoever was last alive, just was easy pickings. Flawless round for NC State, well done. 5 players now from from Niner Esports. NC State, 5 players stacked up on this B side. Oh, I love this little setup that they have. Once the KJ turret goes off, they're shooting shock darts to get some pot shots, and now a swing out from Knight doesn't lead to a kill. That's a scary predicament. Lockdown coming out from Booby Shmurda as well. This is gonna be a full site take from NC State, but the Bay Suzy fan absolutely destroying Haji on the entries. No players detained, but NC State gets the site control, but Knight gets 1 more.
Out of charges.
Where are these kills coming from for Niner Black Flame?
I have the spike.
They're sad. Okay, we lost 2. I'm tired of this. Time to come back.
Spike planted.
A perfect mirror of map 1, and that's just unbelievable stuff from Niner Esports. And I don't even know where those first 2 picks came from. 1 into logs now as Ranger J looks away from Precise at the worst possible time. Both players getting spotted out by the arrow, and Bay Suzy fan cleaning up the last kill to make it 2 rounds to 2. Tied up NC State. Getting comebacked on, just like they came back on Fracture. And now, NC State gonna be on their save round.
Even playing field. Well, yeah, the save round does happen there, but round count 2-2. Still anybody's game. What do you think?
Operator bought up for Bay Suzy fan. This is a great map for op players, and both teams have a jet, so you know that they're going to be going for these picks. And I think if NC State can pull something out of a hat, they're going to be very happy about this. Might go for an orb play on this A main side as Haji won off the knives. Would love to be able to use the Bladestorm to get a couple of picks, and you see 4 players stacked up towards this A main side. They're going to be going for it, it looks like. jump up from Haji as he has a stinger. Suzy fan gonna take a shot and back out, and he says, you know what, I'm not dealing with it. Orb is available for Haji. Might go for it. I might grab the Blade Storm, but he is suppressed, unable to pull it out right now. A couple more ults also available. Niner Black Flame has the Blade Storm as well, while Zelaron has his Brimstone ultimate in order to take a site or play some post plants. I know that NC State has some ridiculous post plants on this map in particular, so if he gets a lineup, he's going to have a good time.
Oh,
no aggression
sure.
in the B main side. Once again, this setup from Sika is going to watch any B main aggression, and now all 5 players from NC State going to stack up towards this B main side. Nothing popping out as Booby Shmurda has been patiently holding this this angle this whole time.
As long as NC State doesn't give too many clues on their rotation here, I mean, it's a free site for them.
Really nice util usage, and they're going to get out onto site for free. Door going to get closed as well. 5 players still alive for NC State. While they don't have full guns, this is a 5v5 retake, and NC State is pretty good on these site holds. I love this position taken by Alder and Haji as they're going to go for one. They're going to get one onto base Suzy fan. One more player there. Zelaron going to get one with the Brimstone ult. Precise going to get one back onto Booby Shmurda. But Haji with the stinger just going crazy. 3v2. Anishar getting one.
Last player standing.
Situation, and Night cleans it up. Holy, what a retake from the Niners side. I was not expecting that.
You know what? All things considered, pretty solid save round, although it was very winnable at the end if Alder had just gotten a dig shot onto Knight. But Knight cleans it up with the Odin. No complaints from me. And we're going to have a full buy round now for NC State. But hey, pretty solid save round, making 4 players from NBF rebuy, having to rebuy the operator as well. Doesn't feel great for the pockets, for the Jeff Bezoses of the Niner Black Flame.
The economy here on the Black Flame side is hurting a little bit, so we'll see what happens. Base Fan back with the operator pick. Knight still got his Odin, and then we'll see a mix of Vandal and Phantoms. We'll see what happens here.
No super hard aggression from the side of Base Fan, as Haji getting spammed out of this off angle through the one-way, and Base Fan looking for the top mid control, takes out the KJ turret and backs off wisely. 5 players on this A main side for NC State. They do only have the Blaze Storm available, no other ultimates, no lockdown, no KO ult, although they might get it with this one. Never mind, they didn't get it, so. Pretty solid stuff. Black Flame getting a little bit of info, and I think they know that, like, you can already see 4 players rotated over to the A side, and it's just Sika alone in B main. Is, I think, going to get spotted out by the KO knife. Really nice little lineup there from Ranger J. Clearing out that little corner, and that's gonna keep NC State, or that's gonna keep Niner Black Flame from taking too much control of B main, as you saw Sika back off to the lane.
Haji here on the move.
Gonna clear out one. There's nothing here, but there are 3 players available on this site. Precise, Anishar, and Bay Suzy Fan. With Knight waiting in the wings, and Bay Suzy Fan gonna get the first pick as Precise gets another one. Anishar unstoppable in hell as Zelaron finally gets one back, but super clean stuff. Though having 4 players there was just impossible for NC State to take the site.
Yeah, very good control from the Niner side there, as they're just able to stop NC State's plans.
Super well done. Bay Suzy Fan with the first pick, Knight following it up, and Precise following it up as well. Just well done, well traded, well played from the side of the Niner Black Flame. And one more save round coming out for the side of NC State. Deegs for 3 players, Haji with the Blade Storm, and Zelaron buying up a stinger. Looking like some B main aggression, but Knight with these shock darts might be difficult to pull out.
Get out of my way.
Blade Storm coming through, the drone coming out from Alder as well. Knight not going to get picked off just yet, but the Killjoy Nanostorm going to keep the team from getting out on site quickly. So much util burn from the side of Niner Black Flame, but this Odin going to maybe prove to be too much as no damage gets taken just now. And the KO getting popped from Ranger J means that this site take is free. Knight going to take out Zelaron, who tries to get a little bit of a cheeky position on stairs, but no gains from NC State just yet. Just the site take. And Bay Suzy Fan going to take out Ranger J as well with that operator. Haji takes out one with the knives, but we're looking for more. But he takes out one more! Sika going down as well, and now it's 3v2. Haji with these knives has just been going crazy. Gets taken out by Bay Suzy Fan. And Alder gets cleaned up by the Jet as well. And that's going to be a round 1 for Niner Black Flame. Well done from them, not getting overdone by Haji's aggression.
When do you think we're going to see this play step timeout come out? That's what I'm wondering right
I think
now.
this round. I'm thinking right here.
No?
It still could happen in the next 5 seconds.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah, I told you.
There it is.
I told you. You called it. I told you. It was perfect. Play step. Knowing, I think it's 3 rounds in a row is his turning point. He's like, you know what? All right, let's slow it down. Let's slow down the momentum. Let's ice him out a little bit. Let's make sure that we have a chance to keep it going. Shout out to Observer Jas for joining us on the cast today, and for helping produce. If he misses a kill, you can complain to me. It's all good. Anyways, this timeout probably gonna be pretty valuable for NC State, as they understand this map really well. And they understand, and BlazeTap able to see what's going wrong, and knows once again has been one of the minds that created NC State's dominance on Ascent. So this is probably gonna be I'm expecting a turnaround from the side of NC State here. Maybe a switch up, maybe going for a bit more mid control, because that's what worked in those first 2 rounds.
That mid control definitely scared the Niners, especially with the way that they're, you know, piling up on one side and hoping that they can get the retake on the other if it needs to go that way. That mid control is going to be absolutely necessary here, just to be able to get the overall map control and have the leverage in the situations where they need to fight.
Really, really good stuff from the Niner Black Flame, though. I want to compliment Base Uzi Fan, who has just been lights out after those first 2 rounds. The operator in hand makes it so difficult for NC State to take some of these sites, and he's going to go for some aggression on B main as well. Might run into Haji and Ranger J, as they're going to... Ooh, he's walking up for an angle as well. And he's going to get the pick onto Haji. Really nicely done from Base Uzi Fan, along with the Sova Dart. Just gets so much space, and that's a 1-for-0 trade. Well done from Niner Black Flame. That cannot feel good after a timeout, honestly.
No, especially after the timeout, hoping to reset that momentum that the Niners had, and it just unfortunately might just not seem like it worked.
Ranger J trying to get a little bit of space here. Knight gonna only spot out 1 player, but there are 4 players stacked up on this B main position. And this dart better get shot quickly. Oh no, it spots all 4. Knight with the Odin spamming through the wall, attempting to get something. As Alder there, looking like a rotate play gonna happen, but oh, the lockdown in hand as they've cut noise. I think they're gonna try to pull some rotates over with this fake.
See 2 players on the Niner side still staying on A. Trying to see if they can find anything there. I believe that's precise over there. That's dangerous.
The rotate not quite getting pulled, as they realize that this might be a fake. They've only seen 1 piece of utility, and Zeleron and company are on the other side, flashed out. Alder gonna take out Precise, and Zeleron gonna take out Inishar as the fake is working. Booby Shmurda gonna rotate all the way from spawn, and look at this space that Base Uzi Fan has, but it's not gonna net him anything good. As now post plant position for NC State. Base Uzi Fan might run into Booby Shmurda here, but the alarm bot is gonna keep him from being able to do anything. Oh, the timing!
Oh, the timing
Booby
was just
Shmurda.
not good for Base Uzi Fan. This Booby Shmurda picks that up. 2v4 situation. Niners not looking good right now. Knight gets picked off by Ranger J. Last one left there. Let's see if Booby Shmurda gets this skill, or if Ranger J picks it up at this point. There it is.
I thought the fake was not quite sold, and honestly it wasn't, because Precise and Anishar were still stuck on site, or they were waiting for the util to come in. But both of them lost their ones and got traded out, or not even traded out, because NC State got onto the site flawlessly after Haji got picked off at the beginning of the round. So the 4v5 win from NC State's got to feel pretty good as well.
Especially after that timeout, they know they're doing something right. We thought that pick at the beginning of the round was going to be monumental, but it really wasn't. NC State still staying good under pressure and just being able to get this picks and win the round. Amazing stuff.
You love to see NC State not phased at all. And now 4 players stacked up towards B main. 3 players from Niner Esports taking this A main position, and Base Uzi Fan with a knife gonna get spotted out. This crosshair's right on Ranger J. If he pulled the trigger, I would have lost it.
Base Uzi Fan here just trying to see if there's any sort of challenges going on, but nothing, as most of the NC State players are at A main here.
Anishar popping the Omen, getting into Boathouse on B, and there's still a bunch of players from NC State stacked up on this B main line. Zelaron holding the bomb in tiles, and now a little bit of contact might be made here as Ranger J. Oh, he gets spotted out. No shots being taken. Base Susie fan, beautiful patience, making sure that the full swing was had before he takes a shot. Just unbelievable. I can't believe he didn't shoot on the jiggles. Oh, Alder's gonna get spotted out as well. Oh my god, I thought he hit that for a second. 4v5 situation once again. One of the initiators dead for NC State. Haji still alive, looking to take some space in tree. The Hunter's Fury gonna catch out Precise, and he's gonna die to it. The tree position fully open as Base Uzi fan gets tagged up as well. He's gonna take one out onto Zelaron, and now gonna get pushed. Oh, but he's finally Haji able to take one down, and now NC State with full site control. One player still in tree. That's Knight with the Sova. Recon Dart gonna clear it out, and it's a full retake as now Sika gonna pop the lockdown as well. Alder gonna wrap all the way around tree as his KJ ultimate might prove to be fatal. NC State, I love this post plant position. 2 players in wine, and then the rotate over from Alder. The timing has to be perfect here. He sees one. He sees one. He gets 2. You saw Sika swing out at the right time, watching tree, but he wasn't able to land the shot. Alder almost loses out on that because he didn't take the first shot onto Anishar, but luckily for him, his teammates were ready. No kills taken by Niner Esports on that last round, or only 1 kill, not on the retake is what I mean. And now a save round. Shorty for Base Uzi fan. He's probably going to pop the Blade Storm this round, going for an op next round.
Hoping for good things here, and Niners losing their momentum after that timeout, and it's just round after round for NC State. Such an evenly matched team. This is what I love about this matchup tonight.
Flash and dash for Base Uzi fan as he gets 2! Make it all not quite 3, but 2 insane shots from Base Uzi fan. First one headshot, second one headshot. Fantastic stuff from the star duelist player. And now it's a 1v3 as Zelaron is left alone. Bomb is down tiles, and he's going to get taken out by an Anishar's Deagle. Beautiful, beautiful flash and dash combined with the recon dart. Wow, what a play from Base Uzi fan.
Niners are not out yet. They're still ready. They are ready to get some kills and beat down their opponents. It's going to be crazy going forward here. As we're getting close to the switch here, what are your thoughts so far?
You know, it's felt like the last couple of rounds have been in NC State's favor, but I still want to point out it is 6-4. We have made this an even half at the minimum for the side of Niner Black Flame, and their econ isn't looking too shabby either. Knight with looking a little bit worse for but 4,500 on the second player means that it's definitely doable for them to keep full buy for the last 2 rounds. And Alder gonna spot out Anishar through this one way, but not going to lead to anything more. Is Booby Shmurda popping the lockdown? They're going to get space on this side. 3 players
down here.
Prepare for hellfire.
Nice little take here from NC State. Base Uzi fan going to get detained on Heaven, but has his team backing him up to be sure that he's not going to die. And now, full site retake 5v5. 5 players coming from the Heaven side. Just Precise sitting in tree. And now this is going to be a tough retake as Base Uzi fan takes a lot of damage from Alder underneath in the hell position.
Alder's still trying to search for more, and he gets
one! The run and gun, the crouching spray gets one onto Base Uzi fan. And this is becoming a tougher and tougher retake as Util is still available for the NC State side. And 3 players still in main. Zelaron with a lineup as well. He's ready. They're not winning this round.
Precise here, trying to search for something, anything. Anishar gets one, Precise gets taken out, and not able to close it out. NC State just on fire right now.
Beautifully done from NC State. Immediately turning it around after that eco round loss. And now, full buy coming out from the side of the Niner Black Flame. I think it's going to be a bit scuffed as Knight is only able to afford a deagle. I think Anishar is going to be able to only purchase himself. As the op coming out of Base Uzi fan able to drop a gun for Knight, I think. I hope. Because if he only has a deagle,
there it is.
There it is. There it is. It finally comes out. But really, really nicely done. You saw the post plant from NC State played beautifully. There was no chance that Niner Black Flame was winning that round with the mollies, with the util ready. High-low setup coming out for NC State, but Haji gets taken out by Precise. Nice trade back from Ranger J. Oh, but the molly from Sika keeping Ranger J from being able to get on site. Oh my god! Base Susie fan just gets taken out by the util plus Zeleron's Phantom, and now site getting cleared out, but Knight not quite getting spotted, but Zeleron able to get to stairs. Oh, it's a beautiful round from Zeleron so far.
Spike planted.
Zeleron and Alder right now going absolutely crazy.
One
this
enemy
whole
remaining.
match in general. Ranger J picking up Sika there.
1v3 now. Anashar just with the Phantom in hand. Ranger J sitting in main, almost full HP. Flash gonna come out and the TP on to switch as Ranger J holding the smoke.
Oh,
He
there's
gets spotted.
one.
Beautifully done from Anashar as the smoke
Last
fades.
player standing.
Oh my god, he was looking at the
Anashar
wrong way.
searching
The
for
timing.
one more.
And Alder walking around the lane position.
Anashar.
Might get the timing. Not looking in the right position. Oh, the timing.
Anashar! Not
He does not have time. Alder making his way through the smoke as NC State brings it back to 6-6. What a great half from both teams.
Switching sides.
Amazing half from both teams. You know, we saw the first 2 rounds going to NC State, and then Niners catching a little bit of fire. But after that timeout, it seemed like that momentum was just lost as NC State able to secure a couple rounds there that just made this so meaningful to be able to go 6-6 here on the switch. What do you think we're going to see next?
I do know that NC State is very proud of their CT sides and are very, very good on this defensive half. They, Booby Shmurda is an absolute rock on any site that he's on, and when he's on defense, it's very, very difficult to push him off. So we're looking at something that NC State's very comfortable with. Even on a 6-6 half, they know that they can pull this through. But I'm excited to see what kind of aggression we see from Niner Esports as well, because Bay Susie fan, when he was on those aggressive rounds, was unbelievable. We saw that 2K with the Blade Storm was crazy.
Let's see what we see here. Haji.
Looking for something, anything, but
There
nothing.
it is.
Bay Susie fan just getting the head taken off by the ghost of Haji. Deagle gone out of the round now as Sika trying to get something back. Knight does get one back onto Haji, but takes a lot of damage for it as well. 4v4 situation, health advantage to NC State as Zeleron takes out Sika, who was low in the first place, and now 3 players on this A side of the map for the Niner Black Flame as Booby Shmurda just waiting for someone to come out on the site, waiting for his turret to make contact as well.
And to see some good plays here from Precise.
Orb gonna get picked up. Maybe get a little bit closer to that ultimate. Maybe a round 3 ultimate gets popped for Precise. This is looking pretty good. And Knight on his crazy lurk. Might get a timing, but Ranger J aware of it, it looks like. So 1 bullet from the classic will probably do Knight in. Oh, the timing. He spots him.
30 seconds
Gonna
left.
use a flash to be sure that Knight doesn't get anything. And now a bunch of players from Niner Black Flame, all 3 of them now coming towards the B side. No rotates to be had just yet, but Knight still looking for something cheeky as he doesn't get spotted out. Or I think that was Precise's knife anyway. So Alder watching this smoke to be sure
10
that no
seconds left.
cheeky stuff happened, but Knight is in a dangerous position,
There it
but
is.
doesn't manage to get anything. And Alder
Spike planted.
gonna go for this retake. Flash coming out for Anashar, who has been so good this map. Isn't able to get 4 kills as the shock dart of Alder takes out Precise as well, and that's a clean pistol run for NC State.
Amazing round from the NC State side. Alder is absolutely nasty during this map so far. I mean, going crazy.
And we can pull up the scoreboard really quickly. I really want to see the stats because Alder, the newest addition to this NCSU team, has just been so solid
Look at
on this
that.
Sova. And Alder, as coming up from the NCSU Black team last semester and replacing BlazeTap is no easy feat whatsoever. Roles got shifted around a little bit. You see Haji taking up the realm of the duelist, and Alder just absolutely filling the shoes needed for NC State in this Valorant match here. I'm loving to see the newest player absolutely step up his game.
Need to see a little bit more from Precise and Sika here in these other sides. Usually 2 key players for the team. Right now, just not having a good map at all.
Bay Susie fan with this Marshall looking for a pick. Alder gonna spot out a bunch of players in mid. Tags Knight with the drone as well, but Look at Bay Susie fan going aggressive for this angle, ready to dash out, but ready to get this pick as well. And NC State not giving it to him. Oh, look at where Haji has reached, along with Zeleron. They're so far up, and they're going to catch out everyone. Gets one. Haji's whipping a zone, cleans it up. Oh my god, Alder making it happen as well.
Round from NC State there as Alder and Haji, they're absolute key players towards going in and securing that mid play. I'm telling you, NC State on mid is disgusting and very dangerous for whoever they're playing against.
Super, super well done from NC State. Zeleron and Alder absolutely cooking this match. You love to see it from these two young stars. And Haji, I don't know if you see it, but I see it. That is an operator brought up on round 3. 3 Spectres, a Stinger, and an Op for Haji, as he's going to go for this B main aggression and maybe get one back onto Sika. Oh, he's going to walk by the turret. Doesn't get anything. Takes a little bit of damage from the turret, chooses to back off. But Sika, lucky to escape with his life there. Now they know that there's an operator on the B site.
Hey, Susie fan here, taking plenty of damage. Very unfortunate for the Niner side, as he has been such a key player going into this whole series.
Where did he take the damage from? Was it a shock dart from Alder?
I believe so, yeah.
Incredible how clean Alder has been with these shock darts. And Zeleron's gonna get spotted, but he's on this close angle with a Stinger. Gonna get one onto Anishar, and get one more onto Bay Susie fan. And Sika and Ranger J gonna trade lives as Sika makes it out alive on that one. And now an operator retake in hand for NC State. 2 players on site still, as Alder with this Sheriff is gonna go for something. I wonder if Haji wants to save this op or not. He doesn't. Looks like he's picking up a Phantom and he's going for it. And there's more guns available for Alder to pick up as well. So 2 Phantoms in hand now. Reload gonna come in. Turret's gonna go down. Now 2 players stuck in hell. Gonna go for the tap. Get one! And Precise! Not quite gonna get taken out.
Precise!
Oh my god! Haji gets him! That wasn't Haji, that was Alder!
Oh, it's Alder! Absolutely crazy plays right there.
My ult is ready.
Oh, NC State right now, just on fire on the CT.
He's gonna get the op back. Alder Godstis absolutely wrecking this map, getting the trade back from Haji, and just so well played from the Sova main. And it's so nice to see him having a really good series.
Amazing stuff right now from the NC State side.
Full save here. Not full. Stinger's brought up for Niner Black Flame as they're looking to make something happen on this B side, but look at where Booby Shmurda set up. This microwave is not going to be easy to get through, and he's going to be stopping absolutely everyone from getting through. And the dash up from Bay Susie fan means nothing, as Booby Shmurda just going to pop his mollies, and no one's getting out onto site from there. Except for Sika, who apparently made it all the way through, taking a bunch of damage.
Spike down B.
He's going to take out Booby Shmurda as he gets out onto site. One more for Anishar as he picks up the spike as well, and now it's a 3v3. Haji with the op in hand while everyone is low, but Zeleron too.
Spike planted.
2 with the Odin. And Haji gonna clean it up with the op at the end. And I told you at the start of the game, when Zeleron buys an Odin, you guys are the Niner Black Flame is not gonna have a good time. And Alder has just been so good. Alder and Zeleron absolutely showing up this map.
For sure. Love seeing that Odin play. Every single time it happens, it's just beautifully executed, and with Alder there to back it up, nothing can go wrong. Haji there still with the operator, having good economy as well. Niner Esports is going to full buy this round.
Once again, a B main stack. Another B main stack up here for Niner Black Flame is we're seeing Booby Shmurda have so much impact, keep these players from getting on site and just do so much damage with the Nano Swarms. I wonder if we're going to need to see a bit more mid control from the side of the Niner Black Flame. And they're immediately going for it. Look at how fast they've gone.
Yeah, that was insane.
And Booby Shmurda stacked up with the Nano Swarms, makes it off to site. I think that is the Hunter's Fury popped by Alder, but that's full site control done in for Niner Black Flame. Really nice take, and that's going to be a 5v5 retake as Haji might make contact with Sika in just a second. Sees the KJ turret, takes a shot. And Sika alone in this B main position.
He could take damage on.
Really nice ultimate from Zeleron, and Haji pops the Bladestorm, gets one. Anishar finally able to get one back, but it's a 4v3 in favor of NC State. Zeleron with this Odin is just cleaning players up, but Anishar...
Oh, Knight tries to go for it, gets two there, but is not able to secure it as he gets picked from behind there, and NC State able to pick up another round on their CTS to defuse that bomb. This is looking tough. I mean, at least for the Niners, it's looking tough. NC State right now, they're happy, they're comfortable, amazing economy. Everyone's just having a good time. Finally, we see a timeout from the Niners side. Very rare to see those from Niner Black Flame, but they're there. They're trying to stop any sort of momentum that's going on right now on the NC State side. Will it be enough? We'll just have to see. What do you think, Avi?
Knight did his absolute damnedest at the end, got 2 kills, but unable to convert on the last 2, and just as much effort as Niner Esports is putting in to win this map, it is now 11-6, and it is looking very good for the Wolfpack here, as these kills have just been going the way of NC State. The early aggression is paying off, the util is paying off, all of their info gathering is paying off, and their retakes have been really good as well. Just I have zero complaints about this CT side from the side of NC State, and we've seen flashes of brilliance. We've seen Sika be able to get into spaces that he should not be able to get into. We've seen Anishar get some kills that he absolutely should not be getting, but NC State just feels like they have an answer for everything right now, and this timeout needs to have something change from the side of the Niner Black Flame.
If it does not, I'm afraid that's going to be game here. We'll have to see how this round plays out. This is absolutely a key round for the side of the Niners to win. If they do not, it's practically game at that point, in my opinion.
Haji buying up an operator again, as they were able to save the Odin from last round. Zeleron, 2 Odins now for NC State, as Alder gonna purchase one as well and spam into B main. And Haji in tiles, gonna take a little bit of a drone tag from the side of Knight. And this great dart here to spot out Zeleron in mid. And Knight gonna take this fight, and the Phantom is always gonna win there when you have a bit of a peeker's advantage.
We're gonna see the Odin play go down for this round at least.
And that's the trade-off that you have with buying an Odin here, is because if you're looking to win a fight really quickly, you can slow down people really well, and that's a lot of damage onto Sika as well. And all they're just gonna keep spamming is looking for something. So much damage onto Knight as well, and it's so hard for them to do anything about it. And look at how much damage has been done as Alder makes it out, and is just gonna keep spamming through this, I bet.
There it is, just trying to find picks. Unfortunately, Knight picks up Alder. Odin play gets shut down. Booby Schmurda finds Sika there. Base UC fan, we see a 3v1 situation now. Not looking good for Ranger J, but he's able to find Knight. Amazing play. Base UC fan here, just trying to get the kill on Ranger J.
Not quite gonna find enough just yet. Haji still with full HP as he picks up the Odin, and now 2v1 as Anishar gets one, gets both! As Ranger J was so low on HP, and that was a beautiful little shot. Anishar, clean, calm, collected, really, really well done from the Smokesman of Niner Black Flame. But economy is still in pretty good shape for NC State, and they're not going to be too upset about losing one round after a timeout as well. And the economy for Black Flame still not great. Bay Susie fan having to use the Bladestorm here, and Knight not able to full buy a rifle. This is tough.
It's tough, even after winning the round after the timeout. They still need to pick their economy back up, and you know, like I said, if they're not able to do that, it's gonna be very tough for Niners, as it already is.
As soon as I say that, I see that Ranger J has a Marshall in hand, so both teams struggling on the economy, and Bay Susie fan getting the better of Haji in the Bladestorm versus Vandal battle. Really nice little shot from Bay Susie fan as he gets perfect headshot on a Haji. Nice little tag from Ranger J onto Knight as he's down to 49 HP now. Jump peek failing for Knight. He's not going to get anything. Or he's going to get some info, but he's going to take damage in response as well. Booby Schmurda with the stinger in hand as Alder with his knife out. Gonna get caught, and that's a Vandal in the hands of Bay Susie fan as well. Ethan gonna go crazy on this round.
It's hurting for the NC State side as you lose Alder this round. One of your key players there. that's gonna give some confidence to the Niners side to be able to pick this up. Let's see what happens
Spike
though. We
planted.
see Zeleron still alive, and NC State still has some heavy hitters up with Ranger J going up, trying to go to heaven, find anybody there.
Booby Schmurda on a bit of a long flank, but is going to get spotted out by the KJ Util. As you can see the alarm bot there. If they're able to get this kill onto Sika before anything happens, it'll be big. But Precise just waiting for Ranger J, and Sika playing through the one-way, and Booby Schmurda's the last man left alive. Trying to maybe go for an exit kill here. This is just a great take from the side of Niner Black Flame. Oh, he might get a pick here. Doesn't. Well done from Sika. He's ready. He's not losing to a stinger there. Surgical headshot from the side of the Sentinel from Niner Black Flame. And that is 2 rounds in a row now. Niner Black Flame starting their comeback.
Blaze Tap coming out with the signature Blaze Tap timeout here.
Once again. And he said, momentum started. I'm killing your momentum immediately. This is probably going to be a big, an interesting play from the side of NC State. Is every time we've seen a Blaze Tap timeout, it's gone pretty well. They've been pretty good about changing up their plans, changing their pace, and being sure that they can... keep Niner Black Flame from getting too used to what they're doing, you know?
This is going to be a very interesting round or two that we're going to follow. Especially with Niners, they need to keep their momentum. And with this timeout, that's going to be quite tough as it's resetting them a little bit there. They came out with fire last round, going flawless there. But they have to keep that momentum up. They have to keep the mentality up. Otherwise, it's just not going to be good. And as well, they have to be ready to counter the very aggressive play from the NC State side.
I want to compliment Anishar, who has been so good, and it's felt like the Bay Suzy show for a lot of this map. But Anishar has been so solid. His util, you can't say much about what smokes are doing, but he's been so good. And that clutch that he had gave the Niner Black Flame a lot of momentum. And now a full buy from both teams. A Bulldog on the side of Knight, but the flawless round was probably felt pretty good for the Niner Black Flame.
For sure. See what goes on here. Knight trying to find those lineups, maybe? Nope. Goes out with the drone there.
Mid control being taken here is this is what NC State had a lot of success with as well. They've rotated Booby Schmurda over to the mid position, put his alarm bot there, and they're leaving Zeleron alone on A. They said, you know what, let's retake if we have to, and look at all of this aggression from the side of NC State. 3 players in this B main position as Bay Suzy Fan and Knight forced to back off from deep market. They take out the alarm bot and then they leave. And now Zeleron alone in tree with 4 players stacked up towards A, and Precise popping his ultimate as well means that this is going to be a full retake from the side of NC State. They're going to have to utilize that Killjoy lockdown in order to make this happen.
See Booby Schmurda here pushing onto heaven.
Spike planted.
Smoke stopping him, but he wants to find somebody. Bay Suzy Fan here. Are we going to see a fight? Nope. No, we're not.
Alder gonna take out Sika on the flank, and Haji gonna take out Knight as well. This is now a 3v5 as the heaven position gonna get taken a little bit by Booby Schmurda as Anishar gets one more onto Zeleron, and now it's a 3v2. They know where Bay Suzy Fan is. No, they don't, as Alder, and now Haji and Anishar in a 1v1.
Haji knows where that player is at. Trying to bait him out with the one tap, not able to do it. Anishar does here. Anishar not able to secure the win. Haji takes the round 12-8 in favor of NC State. It's looking pretty bad for Niners right now.
As much as I wanted to compliment Anishar, he misses the shot at the most crucial moment as Haji gets the spray, gets the headshot, and gets the defuse, pulling NC State to match point. Oh my god, what a round from Haji.
This has been such an amazing game, especially for NC State with the aggression they've been showing, the map control, and just the awareness of everything. It's very tough to counter that, especially when NC State is very comfortable on this map and they're able to make those decisions on the fly as they have been. If you're the Niners right now, you have to do something. You have to do something.
And but we do see that NC State on a pretty bad buy here. The Areses and Sheriffs coming out as Bay Suzy Fan gonna take a lot of damage as Haji gonna take out one dash out as he spots out Knight and the drone. Really well done from NC State going for these picks, and the aggression on the save round proving to be big. Sika takes a little bit of space in B main.
See what's gonna happen here. Sika B main. Ranger J just waiting for that peek from Sika or anything that he can get out from him, honestly. Meanwhile, we see mid control being fought over. Precise there, going out with the drone, trying to find He's Alder there.
Alder getting tagged, but the knife from Ranger J spots out Sika as well, so we know that it's a heavy B lean from the side of NC State and from the side of Niner Esports, as Knight might catch a timing. Oh, he doesn't because the alarm bot saves him. Oh my goodness, really well done from, really good util usage and good placement from NC State as Ranger J takes out Sika in B main, and that's one spotted out in mid as that's going to get calmed, and now Haji
30 seconds
almost
left.
doesn't get it, but now 3v4 as Knight takes out Alder, but 2v4, sorry, as Precise and Anishar have to be versus the world, and Zelleron getting the better of Precise with this Ares, but Anishar not to be outdone, has a Vandal, will not die to a 1550 weapon, but only 13 seconds left as Ruby Shmurda gonna attempt to get a pick. TP back site and the plant gonna go down, but now the Killjoy ult and no util, he's suppressed everything, nothing available for the side of Anishar. Gonna get spammed as Haji takes the trade, and that's map 2 going to NC State in 13-8 fashion. Incredible comeback from this map 1 performance, and we're going to a map 3, Jorge.
Defenders
Amazing
win.
stuff. You know, sucks for my Niners, but I wanted to see this for the stream, man. I really did want to see this for the stream. Amazing stuff out of NC State on this side. I'm so excited to see how this map 3 is going to turn out as we're going to split.
We're going to go to a quick 5-minute break, give the players time to breathe, and we're going to be right back. Do not go anywhere. This is going crazy. We're here for a map 3 in this NECC VALORANT Division game between NCSU Red and the Niner Black Flame. My name is Avinash, North Carolina once again. Joining me is Jorge Hades Sanchez. Oh my god.
Absolutely just amazing stuff from both of these teams as we saw map 1 and Fraction Niners able to secure that map. Very aggressive map for them, and they know what they're doing. They love that map. But when we went to a set, man, NC State just had the reads on them. They had the map control, and they were just able to secure so many rounds back-to-back off of those things. Plus some good plays coming out from Alder and VALORANT out there. It was just crazy.
I love seeing the young players from NC State really show up, and Captain Haji had a great game as well. And just super solid stuff from the side of NC State. And now, map 3 split. NC State coming in with a little bit of momentum, but they are starting on the attack side, a traditionally very defense-sided map. I think now we're getting into the game right now. I'm excited to see where these guys go with their team comps as well.
NC State definitely coming in with the momentum. However, as you said, the sides right there are just not in their favor. If the Niners hope to win this, they need to establish very early on momentum and keep on with it as they're on defender side and take advantage of that. If NC State's able to pick off rounds like they did in the last map, I see this going to NC State.
A bit of a switch up as double sentinel might be coming out from NC State. No initiator as Alder hovering the KJ, and I see a Harbor locked in for the Niner Black Flame. I'm excited. I think that this pick has so much potential, especially on this map. I think double smoke is the way to go, and I think that when you have a Harbor plus, because traditionally you would go Astra plus Viper, but now with Astra plus Harbor, you get a little bit more flexibility. You can move your wall around a little bit easier, and the Cascades just cover so much space so well, and they're so good for slowing down players who are trying to push in fast. And I really love this comp from the side of Niner Black Flame, but the side of NC State looking a little bit different. The Sage locked in for VALORANT, the Breach, not the Killjoy, locked in for Alder, and now the Initiators
Select
once
your
again
agent.
proving to be a little bit much for both teams. Alder had a great game last game. Knight and Precise had a great map 1 as well, so we're looking at battle of the Initiators a little bit here.
It's gonna be very exciting. I'm very excited for this Harbor play. Just as the Niners know that NC State has that aggression on them, they're looking to slow that down. So definitely amazing picks between having a Harbor and a KJ there. It's gonna help them out a lot with that. And then on the NC State side, I mean, you have Breach, a Sage play from VALORANT, which is really great. Get those walls out there, get the slows. Everyone is just trying to slow each other down from what it seems like. Both teams very aggressive, and that's just going to be an amazing match in my opinion.
I'm so glad to see Harbor on the screen. I think this agent is so underrated. I'm really excited to see how teams are able to implement him, and Niner Black Flame choosing to pioneer it a little bit. We saw a bunch of tweets from pro players saying how good this agent is, how underrated he is, how good he's going to be in pro play, and Collegiate choosing to be the pioneers. I love to see it. And you can see them in the chat getting hyped for Harbor as well.
Oh, for sure. Chat's going crazy. Shout out to chat tonight. Y'all been going absolutely insane on this stream. Shout out to the support at Esports at NCSU, Twitch. Amazing stuff going on by everybody. Just supporting their team, supporting college esports. Great stuff to see as we head into this first round.
Immediate mid control from both teams is Haji gonna take a bit of a pot shot from the ghost of Base Suzy fan, I think it was, and look at how much these teams are prioritizing mid control. The smoke vents from Astra and another star from the side of Niner Black Flame is Booby Shmurda, looking for a bit of a lurk, but he's gonna get spotted out by Sika if he chooses to peek. I wonder if Sika managed to spot out that cam go out.
No, I don't think Sika did.
He does have the alarm bot to play off of if Booby Shmurda chooses to push up, but look at still this mid control. It's such a priority for both teams, and that Harbor wall is going to last 15 seconds, which is a long time. Booby Shmurda going to take out a bit of the utility from the side of Sika, and Sika just going for this jump peek, looking for something, looking for a pick anywhere. Takes out the cam, and now NC State stacked up on this A side, and the rotate's already out for Niner Black Flame. Precise, maybe second guessing a little bit, but 3 players strong here is going to be a difficult side take when Alder is low on HP.
30 seconds left.
Seems like Niners are second guessing this A push. But NC State waiting for something to happen, waiting for more information before they push in. And I don't see much aggression here. Both teams going for very slow plays here. We see NC State pushing on the side. Knight able to pick up Booby Schmurder, but Haji ends up getting the trade on Knight.
Spike down.
Susie Fan gets
10
Alder.
seconds
This
left.
is just trade steady going on as well.
One enemy
Situation here. Zika finds Ranger J and able to secure it with getting the pick on Zeleron. Absolutely great plays from Zika going on this round.
Super well played from Sika, and Zeleron not able to make it happen on the right clicks like he was on the last map, but no worries, that's one round in the books. Base Easy Fan full buying up a Phantom in light armor. He's looking for a fight here, and he wants to get a pick, and classics out the wazoo for NC State as Haji buys up a Sheriff, looking for a satchel play, most likely. And once again, mid control seems like the play for both teams. As Harbor is so difficult to push through, and it's gonna be on Alder and on Ranger J in order to take a lot of this space. And look at this, makes it all the way up to Haji, and he's gonna make it into vents as well. I don't know if Knight is aware.
Knight is not aware of that. Puts out a wall with Harbor right there. Knight, Haji here might. Oh, the drone.
Beautiful placement from Sika to stop that play from Haji. And that is so difficult now for NC State to get out anywhere. Harbor Wall cutting off A. 4 players strong on this A side is Zeleron looking for a pick somewhere. Oh, they're not going to check him, are they?
Check the corner.
Zeleron gets killed by Precise anyway as the classic. Not enough to get both of them. I think he waited a little bit too long. Looked for something a little bit more than what he was looking for. And oh my god, Knight almost getting caught out by the Sheriff, or by the shorty of Haji. Look at how... Oh my god. Finally, they're able to get Knight, and they're gonna have sight basically not quite for free. As Sika gets 2 with the Spectre and Haji. A little bit worse for wear on the health side, but a Spectre picked up for both players. And this nade might do a lot of damage. This stun for Precise gonna be big as well.
Precise here with the Spectre.
Last player standing.
Oh,
Hey, Susie Fan gets both.
The GOAT base Susie Fan, as we've seen him perform so well during this whole series, able to secure both kills to secure the second round for the Niners. Going towards those a defender win. Niners doing what they need to do to secure these rounds. Still very close. In my opinion, a little bit way too close for comfort. But we're seeing some good stuff coming out from both teams as they're going into this round 3.
Weird little half buy bonus round force buy for Niner Black Flame as we're going to see the full buy come out from NC State. With everyone able to afford a Phantom, Booby Schmerda with the Vandal, Haji also with the Vandal. And this is looking like it should, in theory, should be a round win for NC State, but you never know what happens. All these players can get it done with a Stinger, and with a Sheriff, and with a Ghost, so...
Fight for mid control still going on here. Harbor putting down walls, but NC State is not going to drop out of there. They're going to stay waiting for this wall to maybe run out or even push it just to try to secure mid control, which is huge during split. Haji picking up 1 with a grenade. Unfortunately, it's base Susie Fan, the star of the Niner side for tonight.
And that's the Phantom down for NBF as well. Really aggressive mid play from base Susie Fan gets punished as he was ready for Haji was ready for that. Now the shorty not even just gonna get destroyed by Booby Schmerda. And now the trip is gonna get jumped over by Sika. This is a scary position if you're Booby Schmerda, and he gets spotted, and that's gonna be a kill for the side of NBF. Finally one back, and Ranger J gets 1 more onto Sika. Precise taking out Haji as well, but Zeleron finishes out the round. Precise getting 2 with the Spectre there is pretty big.
Well, for sure, but still great position from the NC State side as they were able to put themselves in situations where they're able to get these picks and slowly move themselves up in the round to secure the win. Good stuff going on.
Full buy available for Niner Esports, and full buy available for NC State as well, as Booby Schmerda purchases a rifle for his team captain Haji. And now we're going to see some explosions happen. We're going to see which team is going to be able to gain momentum, because this is probably the turning point for this match. And you can see no mid control taken by NC State as they're going to push up into A Heaven. The Boombot going to come out as well, and Haji with the Showstopper available, if he so chooses to pop it, might be able to catch Precise with 1. And Boombuddy going to give Precise a little bit of damage as well.
Great stuff going on right now. NC State getting very good control on this A side, but we see that some of the Niner people are starting to rotate. We still have 2 on B, which is kind of interesting. Bomb going down by Alder.
Wall raised.
I loved the reaction from Haji there. As soon as he saw the Cove go down from the harbor from Knight, he said, "Alright, I'm backing off, it's all good." And now, Zeleron left alone to fight on site as 3 players take ramp control from NC State in order to avoid the lockdown. And all they're going to take out Seeka, going to make it a little easier. Oh my god, Zeleron didn't get spotted out. Zeleron might... He's giving the callouts to his team, and they don't not clearing him is going to feel real bad. When they VOD review this one, they are not going to be happy about this flawless round.
Niners not doing too good there.
I think they expected him to either be in hell or in elbow, and they just don't check the corner. And him able to give his team that information, Zeleron, calm, collected, doesn't go crazy. I mean, what else can you really do when you're detained like that? And now a save round for the Niner Esports. Now we're up 2-2 as NC State has brought it back after winning the 4th round and winning the 4th round. So this is going to be a bit of momentum for the side of NC State Wolfpack.
Pretty huge stuff going on for NC State during this match here.
This mid control not really doing anything for the Niner Esports so far, but now they know that there's probably a bunch of players stacked up on C as Zeleron just taking out Bay Susifin. Nothing he can do with the Sheriff. Knight gets 1, but gets traded back immediately by Booby Shmurda. And now it's a 2v4. 1 player still on site. Precise! Able to get 1 with the Spectre, but gets traded back immediately by Alder. And now 1v3. Anishar just with the Sheriff on this Astra. Not gonna do his best to get at least 1, but look at how far back Ranger J is.
Spike planted.
Tough stuff here. Anishar in a very bad position. Gets picked off by Alder. Esteron gets secured by NC State. Going now towards the advantage. 3-2.
Oh, yeah, there's the adrenaline.
NC State side. Amazing stuff coming from them as they're able to win 3 in a row. That's gonna hurt for if you're a Niner right now. Just losing the momentum you got from the first 2 rounds. And not only that, but seeing them take that lead.
Super good stuff from NC State here. That's what we want to see from these collegiate teams. Once again, the coordinated plays, the reactions to the mid control, they know exactly where their defense is going to be weakest. And now Niner Esports going for a fast play on this A main side, as it's just Booby Shmurda versus 3 players, and we're going to see if he gets picked off or is able to get 1. Gets spotted out, and the tripwire probably going to be good for him as well. And he just gets the hell out of dodge, takes the sewer control, and now look at all this mid control that NC State has.
I know exactly where you are.
Knight got taken out in vents as well, and now Booby Shmurda Cybernetic Uplink gonna understand where every Niner Esports player is, and this is gonna be a free B site take as it's just Anishar in CT to stop them, and he can't do anything. Precise gonna pop the ultimate, but the counter ultimate from Alder. Bay Susifin just getting 2 though, 1 with a Phantom, 1 with the Showstopper, and now it's 3v3. Site control for NC State, retake situation. Seeka in this heaven position gonna look for something, while the other 2 players, Precise and Anishar, are gonna be in CT. Booby Shmurda gets the better of the Sentinel battle, and Ranger J gonna find a timing onto Anishar. It's just Precise versus Booby Shmurda and Alder, and this is, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Bomb is planted for B main as well, so with the util that Alder has, he's gonna hear him pushing. Precise gonna get stunned, not gonna be able to get a defuse off.
1 enemy remaining.
He's gonna get 1.
But not able to secure the round as Alder gets the kill on Precise, and that's round. That was a tough situation for the Niners there. They could just not get control of that site back. NC State having a great lockdown on that. It just wasn't much you could do there besides try to get a pick and hopefully be able to push off of that, but it unfortunately just did not happen.
Zeleron choosing to talk a little bit of trash. I'm gonna talk to him about it later because he needs to stop. Anyways, NC State on a 4-round win streak now, looking to make it 5 as we have a bit of a half buy from the side of Niner Black Flame. And once again, the mid control with this harbor wall is Knight looking for something. Precise with a judge sitting in heaven means that this could be fatal if they choose to walk up on him without using any util to clear him out.
NC State here having amazing mid control. They need to capitalize off of that though if they want to maybe push into B or push out into A. And we see that Booby Shmurda there at A, trying to find any pick or information that he can get out of the two Niner Black Flame players that are there towards ramp.
Sika getting baited by his teammate a little bit, being sure that they can maybe go for something. And he's gonna get the trade onto Booby Shmurda. So that's a rifle picked up by the Niner Black Flame. No trade to be had as, oh, Knight drops the Cove in order to live. What a beautiful escape from Knight.
Absolutely great stuff going on.
Oh,
Niner
and
Black
look at the
Flame.
judge. Look at the judge. Oh, he
Not
gets
able to
taken
secure
out.
anything. That's tough for Fear Niner right now. I mean, that's site control right there for NC State with the
30
Harbor
seconds
not able to pick up those kills. Anishar though,
Oh
he's
my
gonna
God.
get
Down,
Jeez,
B.
absolutely insane stuff. Spike gets killed. They're not able to put that down. Knight over there, trying to get ready for anything that's gonna go on there.
Unbelievable
fan.
stuff from the Niner Black
10
Flame controllers.
seconds left.
Anishar with the heroics, forcing a safe plant for NC State,
One
and now
enemy remaining.
it's Ranger J and Haji versus
Spike
3, and Haji just gonna get dinked through the wall, and that was all done by Anishar. What an unbelievable play with the Sheriff.
Anishar there able to secure two headies, which really took the control out of NC State's side, and it just gave them the ability to push into site to secure even more and get the defuse as well. Stopping the early plant that NC State tried to get that safe plant, it just did not work out for NC State at all there. Get stuff from the Niners, and hopefully that's able to cut off a little bit of momentum that NC State had and be able to give some confidence back to the Niners. We see Precise calling for a timeout though.
Oh, I love this play from Precise. He said, alright, you guys lost a round you should not have lost. Offer some crazy shots. Let's let you wallow in it a little bit. Let's let you simmer in it a little bit. And I think he's feeling a little bit confident after Zalaron started typing in chat, and he said, you know what? Let's let him think about it for a little bit. Let's tilt him. What insane shots from Anishar. Just unbelievable stuff. That was his first 2 kills of the game.
I mean, impact kills, you know? That's all you
That's
need
what
at this
matters.
point.
That's what matters, and Anishar making it happen when it needs to happen. Well done from the controller player of the Niner Black Flame. Has had a great series so far, despite the slow start on this map, and now NC State up 4-3 on their attack half, so nothing too bad, but this is a pretty defender-sided map, so we're going to need to see the Niner Black Flame turn things around a little bit more.
Niners need to put the pressure on. They need to be able to secure those kills and just be able to take advantage of the fact that this map is within their grasp right now based on the side that they're playing. We'll see what happens here. As we see NC State going very spread out, seeing if they might go to A or not. And meanwhile, Niners putting 3 players towards B side, 1 near mid. Interesting plays.
Looking like a fast play from NC State as we see Haji double satchel into Heaven along with the breach stun from Alder. And now Heaven control probably very strong as there's only 1 player on site. 3 players rotating from the vent side for the Niner Esports. Black Flame as this Raise nade did so much damage. Knight.
Haji, insane stuff going on as he gets that pick on Knight.
Seeker gets 1 and not able to get 2, not able to get a 3rd as Ranger J finally able to take him out, but that is a really good start to this retake for Niner Esports. As the Astro Wall gonna go down from Ranger J, and now Alder gets caught looking the wrong way as now there's 3 players coming from the main side, smoked off, gets taken out by Zelaron, his Bay Suzy fan, and now it's a 2v3 retake, still with the Astro Wall in effect, and Ranger J just in a great position to keep these players from getting out ramped.
Ranger J is just an amazing position to go on the inside side.
Standing.
Oh,
One
Anishar
enemy remaining.
securing 2, but not able to get the 3rd for the win, and that goes to NC State as Haji, who was revived earlier in the round, is able to secure that last kill right there.
Dude, Anishar is getting all of the impact frags. This guy just has not missed for the past 2 rounds, and it is looking scary if you are seeing an Astra on your screen because you might just be dead. That guy is just a demon right now.
Crazy stuff going on from Anishar. Hopefully we're able to see him do as good in the following rounds as we keep going here. NC State still with the lead, 5-3. Great stuff going on from both teams.
5 players strong on this A side is NC State. The Booby Shmurda cam not quite going to spot anything out, and Knight utilizing all of his util to keep NC State from pushing, and they cannot push when this Harbor is here. Look at how much space Precise is taken in mid as well. He's gonna get seen by the Cypher Trip, but he's gonna take out the Cypher Trip and just gonna back off. And now, with the Stinger in mid, he's looking for something, anything, but NC State players rotating through spawn instead of through mid.
We see, is that Astra at B on the Niner side?
Yeah, it's Anishar alone on this B site, as he's gonna run into Ranger J and Zelleron pretty soon. And if Anishar is the one defending, I'm a little scared for NC State's chances. Precise gonna run into 2 players in mid here, as Alder and Haji, carefully clearing out every corner. Probably gonna spot out the player in Himail, and he's gonna get the info, take some pot shots, and back off. The stun looking good as well, as NC State, 45 seconds left on the round, need to make a decision on where they're gonna be going. Looks like they're gonna be going back to the A site.
Good stuff from NC State, especially as they know the Niners were hitting the rotation over to B. It's going to allow them to get
30
better
seconds
control,
left.
knowing that there is less players at A. They just need to be able to secure these kills here on the night.
Oh, Knight with a great swing. Takes out 1, but 2 more go the way of NC State, as he's not able to get a second pick. Uplink coming in from Booby Shmurda. Is this Raisnade going to push Base Uzi fan off the angle? 4v3 in favor of NC State. Sagewell going to go up to maybe to protect the plant. And now it is a 3v4. NC State favored, as we have 1 lurker coming up from mid. And there's no Killjoy util to spot him, as Ranger J is going to be huge here.
Ranger J here looking for Base Uzi fan. Let's see what happens. Not able to find him as Base Uzi fan picks up Ranger J. 3v3 situation. Health advantage still going to NC State though. Booby Shmurda finds Precise. Base Uzi fan gets the trade on Zelleron. 2v2. Base
1
Uzi
enemy
fan here
remaining.
looking for Haji. Not
Last
able to find
player
him.
standing.
Anishar here needs to do something. And
he's
gets
gonna
the
get-
kill!
He's going to get the round off of that as well. Beautiful stuff from Anishar, and the whiff from Ranger J, the timing was not good, and that kill in Heaven meant everything, and that is what allowed Anishar to take this round, and he, with how he's playing right now, he's not losing that 1v1 ever.
Oh, for sure. Anishar absolutely disgusting. Able to pick up those impact kills and really pushing himself up on the scoreboard as well. Going 6 and 5 with 6 assists.
1 second,
Now
please.
with a
I
phantom
gotta
play
visit
from
the Astros
Anishar. This is
Christmas
going to be
side.
interesting. NC State's going a little bit on the half economy side here, I think. Not that much
Haji.
money to play around with.
Haji with a full Phantom in hand. It looks like he's going to be the
Don't
main
overthink
playmaker
it.
of
That's
this
my
team,
job.
looking for a pick somewhere. Still a 5-round half, already feeling pretty good for NC State.
taken out.
The cam from Booby Shmurda going to spot out Sika, and Knight and Sika have just been really solid on this initial A-main contact. And Booby Shmurda makes it to the other side thanks to the Cascade, but
Go get it.
nothing to be found on that side. Is we're looking mid for NC State instead.
NC State here getting the mid control and pushing up. Looks like towards B. Haji takes some damage to that nade, but not enough for it to really matter. Let's see what goes on as they're looking for that heaven push towards B.
Knight took a lot of damage in the exchange for Booby Shmurda as well, and this swing might prove fatal for Booby Shmurda for Base Uzi fan. Excuse me, and Precise getting pushed off this heaven position, but with a rifle and with splashes, he's just gonna be able to back off the CT, and NC State kind of still stuck between a rock and a hard place, as it's just Haji with a rifle, and they have to be able to get on site, as there's 2 players playing by the pillar position.
Very aggressive push from NC State that's gonna get stopped by the Niners side as they have a flawless round. NC State really tries to push in there, but Niners were ready. They knew where they were coming from, and it was just not a good round there for them. Now tied up 5-5. What do you think is next?
Anishar once again with 3 kills, so big from the controller player, and Blaze Tap calling a timeout to slow him down. He has to.
Yeah, I mean,
With how much momentum NBF has gotten from Anishar alone, you have to slow him down. You have to stay. All right, let's try to ice him out. Let's not let him gain too much ground on us. And I think what we're going to need to see from NC State is maybe playing off of mid control a little bit more, and maybe splitting the map a little bit more, because we've seen them when they're playing through mid, going for the male position, going for the heaven position, not having anyone pushing B main, not having anyone pushing A main, and that's just textbook play. You need to be able to split. You need to be able to take both sides of the map, and this A main control from Knight has been really, really solid, I want to say. Even with Booby Shmurda lurking up almost every round and going for the cam, going for the info, it's just been so good from Knight to keep him from getting anything.
good stuff going on here.
This is pretty high level gameplay. I'm pretty happy with this so far. This is a banger match. We're 5-5 in this first half. This is super close. Sika still with his ult online, Precise with his online, and Anishar with his online as well. Versus no ults from the NC State side. This is as long as NBF is able to use their ultimates correctly. This should be a round win for the side of NBF.
So we hope to see, but we'll see. You know, totally unbiased opinion here.
Haji making contact with Base Suzy Fan at the very beginning. Doesn't take any damage, neither does Base Suzy Fan. And now the Cam, spotting out 2 players, I think it was, as they know Knight's here, as he's been here pretty much every round. And oh my god.
Head from Knight gets Booby Shmurda. Unfortunately, I don't think he knew the second player was there, so he's going to back off a little bit there.
Beautiful swing from Knight. Precise takes a lot of damage from Haji as well. The Roomba getting taken out, and now it's Knight versus 3 players in mid, as Precise is backed off just to stun for his duelist. This little crossfire from Base Uzi Fan and Knight could prove should look like a meat grinder for NC State.
Flash going off, grenades going out. Haji takes dominant. Oh, Knight able to get the kill on Haji and on Zeleron. We see Alder pushed up a little bit though. Knight just looking for another one, but isn't able to secure it as Ranger J takes him out. Base Uzi Fan secures Alder. It's Ranger J versus the world.
Gets one on the Base Uzi Fan, and Precise is low HP, so this is a 1v3 that is somewhat winnable, as Ranger J has his ultimate available as well. Could choose, he doesn't have a lot of time, so he's gonna choose, I think, the Vent's position. He's gonna, oh no, actually fake smokes, goes into mail, and he's looking for a pick somewhere. If he sees Precise, 1 bullet is gonna take him out, but this pick from Anishar is probably gonna be the end of the round. Oh, Anishar choosing not to pick, waiting for the drop down, waiting for the plant, and this is really smartly played from Niner Black Flame, but Ranger J attempting the plant is going to get taken out by Anishar. Textbook from Niner Black Flame.
Your Niner Black Flame there could have kept a couple more players alive if you just were a little bit more patient, but Anishar still able to secure it as he waited for the plant with about 5 seconds left there. So good stuff from the Niner side. Still such a close game, 6-5. The switch is very close upon us as well. Let's see if the Niners are able to secure another round, or if NC State will tie this up going into the switch.
NBF still with 3 ults available as well, while NC State only with 1. 2 points needed for the Rolling Thunder, 1 point needed for the Resurrect, as NC State looking for a fast play here. The Satchel's kind of getting messed up for Haji, but he's going to get up to heaven anyway. And Knight's going to get pushed off at this angle, as Haji's just going to spam through, and now the res is available. Haji is probably going to go a little bit of aggressive, look for something onto Knight, who has been so solid. Those last 3 kills in this map have been so good. The nade going to do some damage to Precise, but he is going to force Haji off at this angle. Look at the swing. I can't believe he made it out there with his life, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Precise. If you're Precise, you're happy right now.
Oh, the spam from Base Suzy Fan doesn't get anything, and all NC State players escape with their lives. So close on these kills, and Alder has lurked all the way up to this mid position. Might run into Precise in just a second, but chooses to go towards Mail instead. Precise is now walled off, cannot do anything, has to break through the wall, and now the smoke gonna come out as well, and the Harbor ultimate as well. This is such a good play from Niner Black Flame to keep NC State from getting too far on the site, but Alder has made it pretty deep and is gonna maybe get a pick on a Base Suzy Fan. And now it's a 4v3 in favor of NC State. Knight gonna take out 1 more, and now the last 2 players from NC State gonna rotate over to the A site, which is completely free. And the lockdown gonna get forced out by NC State. Now 3v3. Haji with good positioning on mid, and Alder gonna make it all the way around the site, and now this has gotta feel bad for the Niner Black Flame because they kind of got duped.
Yeah, they had a pretty good momentum going on that got shut down, and we see Sika there picking up Haji. This is still anyone's round. Sika picks up Ranger J. 3v1 situation. Alder here has to be able to pick these guys up, or at least buy himself enough time for the bomb or the spike to go off. One of the 2 gets picked off though. Knight able to secure the round, as the Niners will be going up 7-5.
Knight was in a great position off the end of that round. I really love the way that He waited. He knew
sides.
exactly where. Once he heard the Rolling Thunder come out, he knew exactly where Alder was, and he said, "My 2 players are gonna be sitting on site. I'm just gonna swing out when he walks out." And nothing you can really do there, as Alder did his best. And that was a winnable round. I think if Haji gets one of those kills in CT, it's so much more winnable. And if Ranger J gets one more on site, it's so much more winnable. But all's well that ends well. 5-7, not a bad half for NC State at all, especially on this heavily defensive-sided map. With the Cypher over here, and the Sage as well is gonna offer so much mid control if you're just able to wall. So pretty solid, pretty even half, and I think NC State's not complaining.
Pretty good stuff.
Quick
I mean,
peeks
both like you said, this is pro level play. This is still anyone's game, and still amazing stuff that's going on here out of both sides. As we go into this new side, NC State looking for that mid control. Oh no, sorry, that's the Niner players going for that mid control there. Trying to find and break this wall, find whoever put up the wall as well. VALORANT gets damage there from the shots going off in mid.
Houdini's his way out of there. Lucky to have his life. Is really smart play from Niner Esports in order to just get rid of the wall. We don't want to deal with that in the future. And they knew the wall was coming out on round start because it's so powerful and pissed around. It takes so long to kill. And VALORANT is looking for something cheeky, maybe looking for a right click for someone who would walk up on the wall. And now he's going to sit back and nail. Smokes available for both team. The star into vents is going to mean that they're probably going to go towards heaven. And now VALORANT getting pushed off. The stun from Alder is so good. And that's going to keep them from getting a pick on VALORANT. And Haji, so much space here. Gets taken out by Anishar, but I don't know if he expects the second player.
See, Anishar still... Oh, Anishar sees the second one, backs off. Smart plays coming from Anishar. Does not want the smoke right now as he's waiting for his teammates to be able to make a good and educated play there.
Look at how much space UNCC has been able to get. And Anishar getting another one onto Alder makes this a 3v5 retake off the back of Anishar alone.
Knight there puts up the harbor wall. Just trying to slow down NC State from getting into sight, being able to get as much time on the spike as they possibly can. And
this
then
is
also
such a difficult retake. This is
Yeah.
such a difficult retake for NC State. Is the harbor walls are so difficult to push through. You get slowed when you walk through them. And Knight and Precise have a great position to watch heaven. So Ranger J able to get one, maybe make it two, but it's just VALORANT versus 3, and with just a classic against harbor, you can't do anything there. I think the harbor is going to make this offensive side a lot stronger for the Niner Black Flame. He cuts on, he plays post plant so incredibly well, and when you're retaking, it's so hard to get through the harbor util.
Harbor util is absolutely amazing going into the side, and it might even be what gives them the advantage with the defender sided map here to be able to keep securing more rounds as they keep going forward. I mean, they've had a couple rounds in a row here, you know, going from the other half that we had. So just looking to keep the momentum alive. If I'm NC State right now, you need to shut them down. You need the aggression. Good stuff going on here as we start with the mid control coming from the NC State side.
I love this aggressive play. As we're looking for anything, VALORANT bunny hopping into the sewers position. He's looking for a right click, doesn't get it. Takes a little bit of damage, does Haji from the... Wow, Ranger J gets one on the Knight, but gets traded back immediately, and now we have Booby Shmurda alone in this heaven position with a shorty as Haji gets taken out by Precise in sewers. Alder going for a bit of a play on the rope, and Booby Shmurda takes out Bay Susie fan as it is a 3v2 as Booby Shmurda is making it happen from this heaven position, picks up a Spectre as well, and now we have a 2v2. But Spectre's in hand for both teams, and Alder getting a Sheriff as well. This is a very winnable run for NC State, although both players low on HP. And Anishar still alive, so you can tell this guy's feeling it. He's not losing this fight.
Anishar, the clutch out of this match here, picks up Booby Shmurda, looking for Alder, not able to find him just yet, playing it safe as Anishar does. Amazing stuff going on. Sika also there to secure the kill. Good round from the Niner side as it goes up to 9-5. Amazing positioning from Sika right there just to get those pickup kills towards the end of the round.
Really solid stuff. Booby Shmurda almost made it happen at the end there. That was kind of crazy. And the Cypher pick is proving to be very valuable as he's on the top of the scoreboard for NC State. 11 kills to 13 deaths is... We're going to need to see the Duelists and the Initiator pick it up a little bit for NC State if they're going to pull it out this map. Haji with a Guardian in hand, looking to make something happen, looking for a one-tap as Precise, full buying his hero rifle. Base Uzi fan looking for a fight here. But the smoke coming out from Ranger J immediately keeps them from doing anything. Oh, the suck as well. Just so much utility burned by Ranger J in order to keep them from getting any control on A main. And look at how much space in mid NC State has been afforded. Alder and Haji getting so far up, and I wonder if they heard this.
Let's see, Knight here trying to push up. Gotta check your corners coming out of this if you're planning on peeking it.
Oh, I love this play from Haji, baiting his teammate, but he's gonna give Alder a little bit of damage as well, as that's not a super fortunate nade there. But all's well that ends well. Alder's gonna get stunned, but he's gonna take out 2!
Oh,
As they doesn't get checked, make it
One
3
enemy
as
remaining.
Alder Godstis joins in the fray, takes out 3 players. This Cam's gonna spot out Anishar, and with just a stinger, he's not gonna be able to do anything. Ranger J cleans up the round. Well done from NC State. Great. That was a beautiful flawless round. That's their first buy run, making sure they don't have to rebuy anything, and you can't complain when you're NC State there. That was just textbook.
That mid control that they had was absolutely crucial towards that round, and Alder making amazing use of the control he had to get those 3 picks early on, which really secured this round for NC State. Good stuff going on from Alder all night tonight. As we keep going forward, Niner Black Flame still got the 3-round lead. However, NC State was able to stop the momentum there, so let's hope that they're able to keep it going.
Precise who bought a hero rifle last round has a stinger now, so this is crucial. The breach player without a rifle is not going to be able to win a gunfight at long range, and Ranger J has a shorty up in heaven waiting for someone to walk up on him, and this is looking pretty solid for Niner Black Flame. I love the mid control here with the cascade, keeping they're checking all their corners this time, being sure that nobody has gotten anywhere. But Haji gonna take out Knight in mid and is gonna be able to back off as well, as it's just Precise with a stinger. Not gonna be able to get that trade easily.
Maybe Schmurder here on the A side, looking for peeks there with Sika. Sika getting some damage off on him, not enough to do much. And then Baby Schmurder just trying to get anything he can. But we see Niner Black Flame is backing off, they're rethinking their strategy, getting that mid control, pushing onto B.
That angle from Haji gets pushed off by the flash of Precise. Great util usage from this initiator player from Niner Black Flame, and base Uzi fan and Precise gonna try to get out on site. Haji in a great spot to take out 1, make it 2 as Haji going crazy on this round. 4 kills, and that's gonna be Anishar. He does get the ace. The ace from Haji as the nade cleans up Anishar.
Oh, Haji, absolute monster, captain of the team, really showing his experience there and just how good he's doing. As we see a message from production going off, amazing stuff going on from Haji, just great.
Beautiful positioning in hell after he got pushed off the angle by Precise, but just the headshots coming out from these barely peeking out players, and Haji finally showing up. He's online now, and he's got to be feeling good after that round. It's such a momentum-based player, and once he gets going, it is hard to stop a player like him.
9-7. If you're Niners right now, you're hoping to make this a double-digit round count. That's all you're hoping for right now. You need your momentum back in order to secure this. You're close yet so far.
Oh,
Haji there gets picked off by Base Uzi fan, stopping Haji's momentum there. Gonna be interesting as to what transpires here, with NC State having very good control of Mel.
that was so nicely done from Black Flame, as Haji's the player you need to slow down here, and they perfectly slow him down. And the one way from Booby Schmerda gonna keep the players from B main from getting onto site. Wow, I cannot believe he got out of there. Now it's gonna be a 4v5 retake as Base Uzi fan has taken this Raptors position. Site is completely clear, but worse guns on the side of Niner Black Flame. Just a Vandal in hand for Base Uzi fan, and Sika is in a great position to catch this rotate from
I
Zelaron.
suggest you move.
Light goes down.
Oh, Zelaron might be dead here. Oh, he's not!
Oh,
What a great swing from Zelaron. He gets the headshot on the Sika, but Base Uzi fan, not to be outdone, does take the head of Booby Schmerda, and now it is a 3v4 retake in favor of the Niner Black Flame, and this wall is so hard to go through. Ranger J making it happen as he gets 1, but it's a 1v3, gets 1 more, and a shorty in hand makes it impossible for him to take that, and that, like you said, is double digits for Niner Esports.
Anyone
Niner
dehydrated?
Esports here,
Need a quick
definitely
rinse?
happy that you got to double digits. It was a little bit of a tough round there, but you know, you're happy you take those wins and you're just hoping that you're able to keep going as you stop the little momentum that NC State built up there. This is still anyone's game. I mean, NC State still very strong on the kills when you look at the stats here. Especially with Haji and the momentum that he's gotten throughout the game. If Haji gets anything else going, like it's gonna be tough.
All of that round was off of that first pick onto Haji, and it was a coordinated effort in order to take out the player in heaven. And it was just so well played. The timing of the stun into the nade was perfect, and Haji just couldn't get out. And that kind of pick is what wins you around. And now VALORANT on this wall in heaven, they probably know something's up because he's on a save round, or he's buying a judge. So if they push this, they might die because that judge knows how to do some stuff. I'll tell you.
They're gonna get a little ballsy here as they go up here, trying to maybe wait till the wall runs out.
I think they're gonna be waiting until the wall runs out, and now VALORANT just drops right back onto this potted plant, and now with the judge, this is a scary fight to be in. Playing with Haji as well. Oh, nice little nade to force base UC fan to use both of his satchels and get out of there. And now the vents rotate from NBF is probably gonna be the play as Alder getting stuck here in heaven, and they're gonna be able to use this wall to get up the site. Reach clear, really good util usage from NC State to keep them from getting off. And Sika pushing up into main. The ult from Raze might prove to be fatal. The flash doesn't see anyone just yet, and he doesn't get any kills with it either. Oh my god, the flash, and Alder gets the pick. Precise, getting the bomb down as now we have a 5v4 retake in favor of NC State, but it's map control and site control in favor of the Niner Black Flame, but the showstopper plus satchel's coming out. Anishar not gonna get taken out by the showstopper as now 3 kills go the way of NC State. Anishar gonna get stunned on site with 12 HP left, not quite be able to get the pick, but Booby Shmurda 1v1 with Knight. 80 HP on Knight. And he's gonna get... Oh my god, what a round! That was unbelievable as Anishar gets the pick onto Alder while full stun. Just unfortunate stuff from NC State as the showstopper not killing Anishar has to feel bad as well.
Man, Blaze Tap, we see the Blaze Tap timeout coming out. It was crazy stuff going on. Niners had very good control of that site despite NC State aggression. Fortunately, Anishar and Knight were able to stay there, clutch up, and be able to be the playmakers towards the late end of the round that ended up getting them that win. We see the map or the round count 11-7 right now in favor of the Niners. If you're NC State right now, what do you need to do to win?
I think they just need to hit their shots. There's a lot of rounds that are going the way of Niner Black Flame because they're getting these early picks and they're winning the trades in the end game, and these retakes need to be a little bit better for NC State. I don't think we've seen a single round of theirs retake, or a single round win off of a retake for NC State. So they're having a tough time for sure. But Coach Blaze Tap has to be turning stuff around for them. He's got such a great mental, and he's got such a great attitude on the game and knows exactly what it's going to take for this comeback to happen. Only 4 rounds behind, and in Valorant, those 4 rounds can go by in the blink of an eye. So NC State is going to be starting to mount their comeback here. Let's hope.
Yeah. Niner Black Flame trying to get as much map control as they can in order to gain some information starting off into this round.
This is a force buy from NC State as the Stinger of Haji and the Phantom of Alder looking for something. Alder second guessing his util just a little bit as he chooses not to throw out the clear. And now a bunch of A main control in the favor of the the Niner Black Flame. They're not from Raleigh, we are. And this is going to be them backing off as now the mid control once again for NC State. Probably going to be pretty big here. Booby Shmurda alone on the B site, Ranger J and VALORANT tucked up into the ramp position. So now 5 players rotating over towards this garage side.
Niners going to put some serious aggression on B, and if they're able to execute that properly, get that kill on Booby Shmurda, that's going to be a free site for them to play off of, and it's going to force NC State to get the retake.
This is not going to be an easy pick to get, though, as Booby Shmurda has like a full setup. And now the one-way probably going to get popped. And now it's so hard for Niner Black Flame to get out on site. And look at them. They've been completely stopped even after the ult goes out from Precise. And Haji gets one with a stinger.
Knight able to get Haji. CK getting Booby Shmurda. Precise getting the Alder. NBF here establishing some very good dominance on that B side as they put the spike down. And now 2 players from NC State that have to get this in order to secure the round back. You do not want much point right now if you're NC State. Stranger J pushes out into sight.
Unfortunate for Alder as he saw 3 players line up and wasn't able to get any of them. Great shot from Precise in order to take out the biggest threat to the Niner Black Flame. And now Knight tucked into backside, and there's 3 players in B main. This is just an impossible retake. Look at all of this utility. Kill mollies do go down, so that's 1 W for NC State, but with 3 players tucked in B main and no time, this is looking like a save.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, if you're NC State, you save your guns, especially depending on what your economy is looking like, which right now may not be too good. You definitely need that save. Keep your guns and keep you going.
So unfortunate for NC State to have to save and give up match point, and now we're going to need to see perfect play from NC State in order to make this comeback happen. Haji unable to fold by, Alder with just a Bulldog in hand, and Booby Shmurda with a Judge. This is just so tough for NC State to make this comeback on this econ, and so much momentum built up by Niner Black Flame as they've won the last 3 rounds in a row. We're going to need to see some magic from NC State. Maybe a little bit more Haji magic, as he's going to need another ace in order to make this happen, I think. Wall coming up from Zeleron is this nice little area view allows us to see that there are 5 players stacked up from the Niner Black Flame. Just going to kill the wall and probably back off, as they don't really need to do anything more. Haji holding a nade on ramp as well, waiting for any form of contact. Jump peeking a little bit, throws the nade, and he's going to get a lot of damage from that as well. As they're forced to push out into ramp, and now look at this take from Niner Esports. So well played, and now ramp control is had, main control is had, and Alder is left alone on site. As soon as I say that, Haji gets 1 onto base Uzi fan, and this is looking pretty good, but Precise getting 1 back onto Alder. 3v3 now is Haji making the magic happen that I was talking about.
You're Niners right now, you need to shut down Haji as soon as you can. Like, it's gotta happen, otherwise you are just not winning this.
Ranger J gonna try to stop some players in heaven, but Knight gets the better of him. It is now a 2v3 as Haji's gonna get stunned on site. Does get a Phantom, but now it's 1v3. Booby Shmurda just with a Judge, and this is looking like it's curtains for NC State.
See what happens here as Booby Shmurda is just pushing around there, trying to go towards ramp and push around site, seeing if he can get any picks, checking his corners, good stuff, but is it gonna be enough to get him those 3 kills?
Does pop his ultimate on 1 player and is going to be able to pick up a Phantom. Precise is very low HP, and he's checking his camp for something. Now they know exactly where he is. They're gonna spam through the smoke, and 3 players are going to be watching as soon as the smoke drops. So this has to be a miracle for Booby Shmurda, and the stun is going to make it even more hard.
There it is.
Gonna clean it up, and that is a 2-1 victory for the Niner Black Flame. Well played to both teams, and what a series for the NC State rivalry, for the North Carolina rivalry. I mean,
it's amazing to see how both of these teams developed towards the series, how they played out, going all the way back to the first map, as we saw them both get kind of a slow start, but going into, going back and forth, both teams, one team would go up 2, the other team would go up 2. It was a lot of back and forth, very evenly matched teams that did absolutely amazing to be able to compete in this series, with the Niners able to secure it towards the 2-1.
Really, really beautiful stuff. High-level collegiate Valorant being played by both teams. Huge shout out to Niner Esports for joining me on the cast today, to Jorge, to Hades, and to everyone watching in chat. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Big shout out to Jess, aka Dokja, aka many other things, for being on production, for doing the observing. And we hope you'll tune into the next Esports at NC State stream for next matches. Stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter. Follow Esports at NC State on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. And we'll be back very soon. Thanks so much for watching.
Peace, guys.